Welcome, my lovely dares, to another fantabulous, soothing, satisfying, nothing ever goes wrong sunrise and sunset session. When last we left off, a very croaky voiced DM introduced you to individuals operating around the lovely archaeological site. They spent some time interacting before promising to help them deal with the original excavation site they'd been working with, while the previous, yeah, Chainsmoker edition, yeah, where the uh, previous ill-advised digging happened to result in at least some artifacts being turned up out of a number of empty graves. Unfortunately, they haven't really remained empty, and there was a brief collapse in which featured presumably a large number of undead escaping in order to hunt down the ring. Of course, you've already kicked those ring wraiths' asses, so when you were faced with more of these, I don't know, mummified monstrosities, you dispatched them pretty easily. Of course, you aren't completely done down there. The collapsed portion of excavation site 1 has been opened up for you, allowing you to enter within, at which point a ghostly figure did its ghostly figure thing by appearing.
It's all dark.
That's because your token isn't on here, because you were away. There you go. You can turn up here at the bottom of it, like, hey guys, I did the thing.
Right.
You had essentially pulled an all-nighter in order to perform your investigations of the ring, and then summarily went to go take a nap, so the others went looking without you.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, as you stagger down, you can see that your companions are face to face with some kind of large horned tiefling covered in mummy wrappings, although they appear to be somewhat see-through, judging by the fact that, well, there's wall behind them, and they're looking over the group of you curiously.
Oh, are those horns on her head? I thought there was just like some weird fashion, like with hair and like the.
No, that is actually horns.
Oh, okay.
It would
Fantastic.
be like the most solid ass bangs you can
Oh yeah,
find.
yeah, like yeah. She's got that
Some
fucking
JoJo looking ass hair.
Yeah, no, she's got that 80s waxed fit.
Fucking,
Doesn't look Hibachi.
the split pompadour there, so fucking greased up there.
Oh,
to just
yeah.
skewer somebody.
Split pompadour. And yeah, she looks over the lot of you and tilts her head. Who are you?
I'm Cass. Hi.
I'm Anai. We're looking to make sure this place is safe.
It is not safe. You should leave.
Well, how do we make it safe?
You can't. I'm not here for you. I'm here for others.
Which others?
Hmm.
I'll know them when I see them, figuratively speaking.
Hmm. Sounds like you're gonna be down here for a while. If you
I
tell
am.
us who, we could maybe help you out.
She pauses for a moment, tilts her head again in the other direction. You hear a sort of crickling, crackling noise. I will give you 5 seconds to leave.
Or
5,
Okay.
4.
Later.
Yeah, you can all try and.
I don't think we're exactly. Yeah, don't think our job description is leaving.
Yeah, but I don't want to be at the front.
That's true.
What are you all doing? Come on, we can't just actually leave.
Okay.
2.
All right. Let's see here. It's initiative time.
It is.
God damn it.
Look, we knew it was coming to this.
No, I mean more meant my initiatives.
Yeah, the roll. Yeah,
Ah,
this,
yeah,
was,
yeah, fair
this was meant to be a fight. 5
Yeah.
seconds isn't long enough to get out, and I wasn't. You would have had to have forced the excavator to leave this place. It's her fucking dig site.
Yeah, I was
No, it's
more
fine.
waiting for our tank to take the opportunity to like charge in.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to not be in the front anymore.
Yeah, you just didn't want to be hit fast.
Instead, our tank
I-
decided to go all the way to the end.
I have been standing right here, and I have only been awake for 10 minutes. So give me a second.
10 whole minutes.
And we had another tank who
eyes,
also
mighty
just
deep.
stood at the back.
True. Actually, I think they were already here and then decided to go all the way over to here.
Yeah, clearly, just to watch your back.
I am watching Babe's back. Intently.
I would too.
Fair, based and true.
Understandable.
Excavator Boodle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on there.
She's there.
Yeah, I just said her name.
Uh-huh.
But why?
Because she has a Swedish name.
It is a very Swedish name. It's because she's from the north. Loam, as you spring into action, you're not the only one.
Oh,
A number of
I am.
spooky
Oh, gee.
spookumses arise from these some otherwise empty-looking sarcophagi.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of sarcophagi.
fuck. This one right next to me, I'm going to shoot it in the face.
Rude, but fair.
I'm going to mark it and then shoot it. Hunter's Quarter.
That.
Here.
12 is a miss.
And then I'm gonna fucking backstep out of here.
Fair.
Actually,
Masika.
yeah.
Yep.
While
Squishy
you choose
person
your
right
position.
behind me.
That's 6. I'm going to choose to rage.
Let me make you big.
Yeah. Oh, and I gotta take my damage for my weapon.
Do you want to take the boss and I take the undead, or do you want to take the undead and I take the boss? I am within
take
perfect
the
movement to get to her.
Oh, you can do the.
Yes.
Oh, I kind of just gotta stand here anyway. That's all my
okay.
movement.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so you can take the boss you want.
Ralu.
Oh wait, I got
I-
a 7, but that's still as far as I get.
I am in
Right here.
I am standing perfectly to give two open palm butt slaps and then go forward.
That's a shame. That means you have no weapon in your hand, no shield either, because both of your palms were open in order to palm some ass.
A
worthy
Just summon,
sacrifice.
I can summon my weapon with my mind. That's the best
Fair.
part.
That's a good point.
And let me remember all of my abilities. Okay. I don't think we're high enough for 2 strikes, so.
No.
No.
Where are there 2 of these? Oh, one's for two-handing it. Got it.
That a miss.
I will. What is it called? It's not martial exploit. Is it deadly focus?
You
What,
sure it's
to
only
get
8
more, like,
damage?
to
No.
hit?
My weapon?
You've only done 8 damage. Is it worth trying to use that resource right now?
No, I was just going to attack again,
Oh, okay.
and I don't remember what it's called.
Action surge.
Oh, it's just called Action Surge, okay. Oh, Action Surge.
Renaming like every feature would be a pain in the ass.
It would be.
And really cheesy. I call it Saction Urge.
I just want to make sure there's a bunch of other stuff that's named things different, alright?
Yeah.
And it has literally been like 8 weeks since I've been able to play.
Fair. Alright, end of your turn. Let's do a good old Ivory Nail. 11 is not going to hit you.
No.
Anai.
Okay. Well, I was thinking between Lightning Bolt and Enfeebling Ray, but no good way to do Lightning Bolt, so I guess we're doing some Enfeebling on the boss there.
Sure.
Because if I remember correctly, we haven't like ever encountered minions, and these guys have like more than 1 HP, if I remember correctly.
You've never fought these things before.
We haven't? Oh, I thought
Nope.
we fought these guys in the previous room, like over here.
No, you fought mummies.
Right.
You fought these goons.
Hmm. You know, it's worth the experiment to see. Let's instead do a magic missile on these 3, shall we?
Alrighty.
Let me start rolling those.
Don't worry about rolling them.
All right. Okay, good enough.
You do indeed blow up 3 minions.
Good experiment.
A delicious experiment. End of your turn. She is going to shoot you and I. Wait, no, you're not
Yeah.
range 5. I guess just stab at Ralu again. There's a hit. All right,
Ouchies.
I
Ralu,
was
you are
gonna
struck. You get 1 poison counter.
I was gonna say understandable, considering I just blew up half
It
of
would be. You're actually not in range 5 though.
Yep.
Where's the poison thing? Oh, there
There
it
you
is.
go.
Oh, wow, there is an actual poison thing, but
There is, yes. Khassid.
I apologize for nothing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Ha!
but that's not gonna take her down.
No, but
What
it's
keywords is
funny.
that? Arcane Passion Psychic?
Oh, does she actually have keyword defenses? Ooh.
Indeed. But more to the point, I think I'm going to be fine. Let's see here. I'll try the save first, though.
No, it's an
What
attack roll.
save? There's no save.
Oh, there is no save.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just an
I'm
attack.
dazed.
And I hit.
She is dazed.
Okay.
Yep, 16 psychic, dazed, and then I'm using my bonus action to disengage and go over here.
Rude.
It was. But, you know, making pretty girls climaxes Cass's specialty, so might as well get that in while I can.
Ah. Alright, let's try and keep clawing Ralu. 17 ain't going to do it, though.
Ooh.
Odile. Gonna come over here and slap this dickhead, I think.
I
Of
wasn't
course, just
here.
a
What
moment.
what abilities does she have? Is she a
She's a
Brutal?
brute. She
brute?
has
Okay,
the
okay.
power of fuck off. Ah, a terrible miss.
Yeah, she hits things with a magic shovel.
She will shout at you, Ralu. Hurry up! Make a weapon or cantrip attack against an adjacent creature as a free action.
Nice. Nice.
I heard Amxal say magic truffle at first, and I was trying to figure out how she was doing this with a mushroom.
Yeah, she's got magic mushrooms as well.
Magic
That's why she's so
mushroom.
grumpy all the time.
She's really grumpy because she's just not feeling it right now. End of her turn. I'm gonna keep trying to poison Ralu.
Yeah, understandable.
Oh hell yeah!
I already parried this turn. Damn it! All right.
It's only 10 damage, otherwise I'd twist of fate it. Feel like it's not
You're
worth.
up to 2 poison counters.
Yeah, I could
and
twist to
then-
fade it, but it's relatively low damage.
And then Captain Spooker here is going to try and hit Bodil back because, she started it, frankly. I swear, my Roll20 is trying to lag me out like crazy. Oh, there we go. It just restarted itself.
The mass amount of people trying to play at the same time here on Sunday night, you know?
I guess. All right. Terrible, terrible attack. And the Echo will use her last legendary for one more go at Ralu.
Damn.
Blam again. It's another poison counter.
Getting real close to that poison counter.
And then on her actual turn. Yes, you do have reach 2. Infernal Swipe.
Ow.
Take a word out there. There we go. 17 on you and Masika.
Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Nope. I'm good.
On me?
Dang. Yeah, does 17 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Make bones.
She refills her legendaries. Any minor actions? I mean, might as well just try one
No.
more ivory nail. Let's see if I can see you now.
No.
There you
Oh, yeah,
go.
she's
Dazed.
dazed. She's dazed. I'll keep that for in a moment when she has a legendary action to do.
Right,
Karin.
so the end of Karen's turn, basically.
Yep.
Okie dokie, let's see. Well, Ralu's taking a shit kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of hits in.
Specifically 3.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually rolling up pretty reasonably well.
Yeah, it is a fairly dangerous encounter.
But also, my memories of last session are super foggy because I was just full of cold and flu medicine.
Okay, then. I will. Well, she's gonna be needing to get up, so we'll cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Find Ralu. And so you can do yours plus that.
7
I will-
plus 5 plus 3, or just plus 5?
Just plus 5.
And the first part.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will flash of light. I will spend one of my vitality, and you get 8 back as well on top of that.
Neat.
I am
Alright.
almost back to full.
And then end of your turn, Ralu gets stabbed for 6 and gets another poison counter.
You might actually get a boss mechanic off.
I haven't gotten a boss mechanic off in maybe like ever. I was about to say in X many sessions, but never in this game have I gotten a boss mechanic to actually function.
Yep.
I don't roll well enough. Alright, Ghosto, let's slow down Masika. 23 to hit, 5 necrotic damage to
Yep.
Masika, and you are slowed. End
Cool.
of this aid's turn. Yeah!
Holy shit, you did it.
I did it! I did it! The poison within you, Ralu, it aggravates! Give me a con save!
Man, I was just about to drink my antitoxin. Yay!
Ah, you pass. Alright.
Does that save for half?
Aggravate. No, it's safe for all, but you don't go back down to 5, down to like 0 tokens. You go back down to 4. Every time you get triggered now, it's going to aggravate, which is pretty dangerous
shit,
damage.
that's dangerous.
Presumably, when it successfully aggravates, it bumps you down to 0.
We'll find
Mate,
out,
your
won't we?
guy.
All right, Mive is going to cast Shield of Faith on Ralu to try and stop that from happening.
Thank you.
Just throw one of those out there.
You have to get a little bit closer. It's CB5.
I know. I'm going to move up here. Throw that on her. Then we're going to try and shoot, I guess, this dickhead here.
Sure.
Or actually, let's shoot the dickhead in the back here so he doesn't even get a turn.
Oh, that's rude.
Achoo!
Clever but rude.
Boom.
Oh, my dickhead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just go hide back here.
All right. End of your turn. Let's keep on trying to
We go
ruin
again.
Ralu. Oh, that's the poison explosion. My bad.
Yeah, I actually have to hit.
Well,
Which you don't.
Ah, miss. I don't.
Unfortunate.
Shield of Faith helped, guys. I promise.
In there? Yeah.
That's
Loam!
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm going to shift my Hunter's Quarry into a Arcane Quarry on the Ghostly Echo.
Sure.
Just move that over. And I will, since these
Just gonna
ghosts
put a little
don't
one on it
seem
just so I know it's the
particularly
upgraded
dangerous.
version.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the Ghostly Echo then. I am going to also slow myself so I have advantage.
Is there any action type assigned to slowing yourself?
No. It's just at the start
Okay,
of my
cool.
turn I can choose to become slowed.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure it wasn't using up any like minor action efficiency.
No.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna go for an exploding arrow, because why not?
Pew! I can tell you why. Because she's in this space and you'll blow up Ralu. Oh no, it's a burst one, so you can just put it on the back of her. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim for one of these two squares.
Yeah, that's fine. 16 is a hit.
23.
23 is a
Excellent.
hit, you're right.
And I'm going to use. Wait, hang on. Is there an action to using arcane shot? Or
Yes,
is it just
minor.
a minor action? Okay, I can't do that yet.
Yeah, you've already moved. You used your minor to move the
Yeah.
arcane mark. Yeah. All right. End of your turn. I will try once more. Try again. 19 on Ralu?
if I didn't
Miss.
have Shield of Faith, I would have been hit.
All
Shield of Faith
right,
helped, guys.
Masika. It did. It did. Masika.
Yes. There's a
Hi.
guy right here.
There is. He's a little in your greasy, being rude. Crude. He's got attitude. And you miss him.
Reckless.
Okay.
Still miss.
You really miss him. I've got 2 left. Well, I would be crazy not to keep on trying
Yeah,
to blow
just
you
keep
up.
going.
Fuck! Ralu, your guy.
Fuck.
I want to drink my antitoxin.
Okay.
Good
What will
choice.
that do for me? It just says antitoxin.
Yeah.
Will it?
All right. You have resist 5 poison.
Hooray! I'll put my antitoxin to 0. And I will continue to fight.
Excellent.
Shard.
That is a hit.
No. And I am going to use Deadly Focus and try to get myself some HP back.
Sounds good. End of your turn. I will use
Only
her
2.
last
God,
legendary.
man.
And miss you again. All right. Anai.
Yeah. Let's step to here. And well, that boss still has a good amount of health left and is going to be going for a while. So let's actually try and Ray of Enfeeblement her.
Mm.
Ah.
Nope.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll. Wait, no, inspiration isn't a reroll, is it? Or is it?
It is, yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, it's just not like an action point where you just do another thing.
Yeah,
How about 24?
in the other
24
one,
is most certainly a hit. It is, however, poison damage. She has resist 5.
Yeah, but the more important thing is that she is now weakened.
That is a more important thing. Well, the
It's
spell
a-
persists concentration. Wow, it's actually like a good spell in this game. It's weird.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to step back.
Fair.
And that will
Hey,
do for
Savin,
me.
can you use legendary of the fierce resists to end ongoing effects? I think it said that.
I don't think so. I think it just makes you
maybe
succeed a
it's
save. You're actually gonna have to
Okay.
like go hunt down Anai and do damage to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and try and hit her. All right, Khassid.
All right. Well, she's no longer dazed, so I'm just gonna swing on in here and give her a little poke. Poke.
All right. You stab into her, and then you just keep on moving. You
Yeep.
travel right through her.
Oh,
What?
And as you do so, you hear a whisper in your mind. Indeed, all of you are, because I believe you're all in close burst 10.
Yeah, I think we're all close to
Beware
them.
the end of days.
Yeah, I know that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to stop.
All right.
Then
Minor action.
These two, yeah, spooky dickheads stand no chance
Oh,
against you.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, it's they are they're weenies.
All right. No boss mechanic actually triggering for you.
Yeah, I know. It was so close to doing anything. Alas.
I mean, it did happen. It just
I mean, it triggered. It
passed.
just
Yeah,
didn't
it
do
triggered, it
anything,
didn't do
and it
anything.
got to scare you. I like the assumption that it goes back down to 0. That's cute. Bodil will look around the place, and then she sighs and starts looking over it. The sarcophagus were not smashed before. What a waste. There were inscriptions on these that we had not yet finished looking over.
oh.
Let's see here.
I don't suppose mending would help.
No, I am afraid not. There are limitations to the mending spell as far as archaeology is concerned. For one, you cannot be sure exactly what it is you are mending. And two, in a lot of these tombs, the same preservation magic that keeps them from decaying naturally also means that mending them when they are destroyed unnaturally is ineffective.
Oh.
In this case, the tombs are, well, protected. They do not become, worn with age, unfortunately. Well, she gestures, as you can see, they've been kicked open from the inside.
But what about the people that literally can't visualize things in their mind?
Well, yeah,
those
you
are
happen to
NPCs.
have
Well,
that
don't
sick.
take mending there, can they?
Yeah, don't take mending.
Well,
I'm
guess
sorry,
somebody-
I can only fix the concept of what a banana looks like instead of imagine it. Yeah.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to research a better version of mending then.
She pinches the bridge of her nose. What could one do with mending if they don't know what the product looks like in its completion?
I think that the only
And
way
how
would be-
expensive do you think mending that functions on technically magical devices is?
Very expensive, I can tell you just off the bat.
Indeed.
I think the
That
only
is the problem.
I think the only way you would be able to quote unquote mend it is if you had access to time magic.
Ugh, no, time is the domain of madness. I mean, more correctly, we will be able to fix it with patience, tweezers, and mortar.
It'll just take time.
Indeed. And yes, the downside to all of this commonly placed mundane magic is that, while quite easy to create, it is hard to repair. Or impossible in many cases. But this is a archaeologist site. I am just an excavator. I find the rocks. I leave it to the others to decide how the rocks fucking work.
Right.
Well, She pauses for a moment and considers. There's some kind of inner turmoil before she eventually curtly nods her head. My thanks for your assistance. Now get the fuck out.
Yeah, nothing for us to do in here now.
It was clearly some work of effort to say thank you, but she pulls it off.
Yep. I understand. I'm getting the fuck out.
I'm just waiting for Masika to shrink down so we can actually fit her ass through the gap.
Just forgot to resize her.
Let's go ahead and go report that we have cleared out the tomb.
Yep. At the same time, a couple of workers, incredibly blurry worker, comes down, and he's got a whole bunch of what looks like trip traps, just silver wire that goes on to a string and loop with a bell on it, which they will set up in place. That way, even a ghost will set it off if it passes through. Little else they could do if it can go through the walls, but maybe it won't notice.
Ghosts don't know they can go through walls.
Nordia will follow out on your heels once you've left the room.
Out of character. Everyone just has flashback to fucking razor wire.
Razor wire. Yeah, it's not that sharp. It is blunt silver thread. It's not sharpened in any kind of way. It's just tripwire that they happen to have silvered, so that it works on other things. I guess you could, in a pinch, use it as a garrote on a ghost. But I don't know that it would last particularly long. It would probably sizzle away all the plating on the wire, and then it'd be gone again, and you string it pass through. Hard to say.
Garroting a ghost is dope enough to be worth it, though. TBQH.
We take you back to the glorious dig site.
There's
Excavator. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's up?
double the Karin.
What do you mean double the Karin?
I see
This-
one. What are you talking about?
Oh, no, she's gone. I saw Karin was on the picture. She was there
Oh.
for like a second, and I clicked on her and she just disappeared. I was like,
That's
The
the
fuck?
position where you were exactly stood on the previous map, so I guess it just hung around.
okay.
Yeah, you head outside, Bodil will make way for Sala's tent. You can already see that the archaeologist Annie Water is currently organizing a group of excavators. She pauses Bodil before she could make it to Sala's tent and speaks with her a few times, watches the tiefling plants a hand on hip, and sighs before waving her off, saying a few things, and then taking over the role of organizing the dig crew to head to excavation site 2. It would appear that during their time poring over the relic, Salah, with the assistance of Grapham Water's writings and the clues put together by your very own Crimson Foxo, has generally got a pretty good idea of where to begin. Or begin again.
Yeah.
Need Siri and Anno will come up, and you notice that they've got a lot clearer voices today. They don't sound quite like they're suffering with smoker's cough.
It's all the sand, they got
Yeah,
out of
it's
their
so
lungs pretty
dry.
bad.
Yeah. They got a lozenge. Oh, hey there, guys. Anno will wave a hand.
Hey, pretty ladies.
Things are. Hey, what's up? Happened to notice that you all came out of the first site. What'd you find down there?
Mostly mummies getting out of their tombs and a very ghostly lady.
Very poisonous ghost.
A poisonous ghost, sorry? I mean, mummy's not a surprise, but what do you mean poisonous ghost?
She filled me so full of poison I had to choke back puking it out of my eyeballs.
Let's see.
Gross.
She had like a bunch of what was like the ghost wearing? She had like some like fancier stuff than like the regular mummies, right?
Yeah, she was, she had a bejeweled feather-winged scarab hanging on a golden gorget. some soft silken wrappings where the bandaging of it, you can't see like frayed edges like you would for like commonly used bandages. A large amount of jewelry, deep purple makeup, which would have been very expensive at the time.
Yeah, I'll describe the ghostly echo to them. Probably someone of a higher value than just the regular mummies.
Siri will pause and speak up. Is the person blind by any chance?
Yes, she had
Yes.
Yeah.
bandages wrapped around her and face and eyes.
Ah.
Why, have you come across them in your research?
Yes, it's commonly thought that prophets back in the day are, would have to give up sight in order to learn something. That's the cost of Valorous would take if people wished for knowledge as opposed to wishing for power, that kind of thing. I believe if they are interred lovingly, then this would be the prophet Zia.
Okay. What do you know about this Zia then?
Unfortunately, not much. The Devil Lord of Wishes is not known for having a lot of reverence for their historical figures. That said, Prophet Jia and a couple of others are believed to be interred in this general area.
Oh, that tracks then.
We've got a few records, but we'd have to pore over them specifically for names. We can certainly do so, and maybe it will lead us to believe, lead us to understand who is interred here, like directly. If Prophet Z is really here, then we can use her to cross-reference the others, at least generationally.
Sure, I can see about helping you with that.
Very well. Anna will speak up again. Just a point as well. While they're working on the second site, it's gonna take a little while. Are you guys hanging around to help us with that afterwards, or?
I guess.
I believe so. In for a penny, in for a gold piece, as it were.
I had in for a penny, in for a pounding.
I mean, I'm definitely here for that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I suppose that saying works too.
We have to behave sometimes, though, but not our moms. They really are always down to clown like all the time. We, on the other hand, know what chafing feels like, so, take some breaks, hydrate.
Yeah, of
Right.
course. Just, nights get awfully cold around here.
They
There's time
do
for
at
fun
that.
and there's time for work.
Cass will look
Of
Not
between the
course.
really.
two puppers and Maeve. I reckon you might even see some three dog nights around here.
Ow.
Nights are very
Every night's a three
comfortable.
dog night with these tales.
Yeah. And I bet, Miss Karin, that there is certainly not the North. We've had plenty of time to get used to it, and, our mom's traveled a lot with us even when we were little paps. But, They both give you a simultaneous shrug. Anyway, I guess then, is there anything you are going to need, obviously, except for our random expertise, while, the excavation's ongoing? I mean, it's going to be a little while. Probably. Well, clearing out the first site took about a week, and excavation site 2 is probably going to be pretty big. Most of the workers have been pulled off of 1, and all of our other cursory checks, they're all moving off to 2.
Hmm.
So maybe a
Not that,
couple weeks.
not especially that I can think of. I mean, there should be plenty to read and study up on here.
Certainly. We got, as I said, like tons of artifacts. We've got a few that we already know are cursed still, and we're going back over the original ones and checking them just to make sure there isn't a repeat of what happened to poor Grapham, but,
Right.
I am, unfortunately, through first-hand experience, quite uh, familiar with cursed objects found from lost places. I can aid with that during the day.
Is that so? You happen to got any stories to tell?
Nothing as interesting as skeleportation, I bet.
No, our forays with cursed
int-
objects haven't been much.
Interesting, no. Horrifying, yes.
Siri shakes her hand. Oh, please. Horrifying is interesting. And what do you mean skeleportation? I mean, I've heard of skelepathy.
It's like that, but the skeleton teleports out of your body.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
Wow,
Is that what
hilarious.
happened to Grapham?
Yeah.
Wow, hilarious.
Possibly.
Oh, boy. They both
Yeah.
make the,
Skeleported.
It's quite gruesome.
oof. Yeah, they both
I'm
make the
just-
sign of Hagen.
I'm just gonna do that thing. I'm gonna just do that GIF from Firefly with Captain Malcolm. After
Fucking which one? What?
you don't know? Oh, okay.
And there are many Firefly gifts.
I think they're referring to the one that's trying to talk and then it just, stops and then just pull finger back.
Yeah. Given that I actually did the research on the ring, it's just like,
Fair enough. Yeah, that is one of, I don't know, like a cajillion fucking Firefly ones. Wouldn't I?
I know, but
I knew which one you were
That's-
talking about.
Fair enough. It's, Siri and I both share a look and shrug. Do you still have it? Can we take a look? Perhaps our expertise can assist you in turn.
yeah, I will produce the arcane lockbox that it's hidden in, and then did you tell them last week what I found out or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, the party knows. Siri and Anna, though, weren't part of your hurry to discover. You just sort of like stumbled in, told them, and then fucked off again to go become unconscious.
Let me.
You can just say
pull up.
yada yada yada.
Yeah.
You
I
explain to
will.
Siri Anna.
Yeah, I just need to remember what it's called, the Ring of Old Ancients, and then I'm just going to basically open up the handout.
Yeah, it's no longer the Ring of Old Ancients. It is
It's
the
the
Ring of Devil's Wish.
Yeah.
A reminder to everyone. If you're reduced to 0 hit points whilst wearing this ring, you become a Deva bound to the service of Velorus. Your movement speed remains the same, but you instead count as teleporting to every destination with your speed instead of walking, being pushed, sliding, or shifting, etc. If you complete your Devil's Given task, you're granted a wish. This wish cannot bring you back to life or return you to your original form. Service will go one day, wishing for a better tomorrow.
As I told Skow a couple weeks ago, it's just like, well, now we can tell his sister, well, good news, you wasted your tears. Your big bro is still alive, just a bit more red and horny now. Bad news. As a devil in search of Valaris, he has to complete a Herculean task to get a wish.
Yep,
He's still
basically.
alive. He's just a demon now.
Yep. Yeah, she's pretty horrified with that, but also, I mean, she was there working with you to figure this out. So the realization came up between the two of you. So she's also
okay.
that blow was automatically self-softened by the fact that both of you had to translate it in the first place.
I thought it was just me by myself. Okay.
Nope, you were working with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine
yeah.
a lot of things going through her mind between, well, I guess I didn't kill him, but now he's also a devil. Not a great
Well,
situation.
Along with who the fuck killed him then?
Out of all of these super cursed things that could have happened to you, becoming a devil isn't the worst thing.
No.
I mean, it would be if like
Like,
he was
it
like the
Depends on
original
what kinds.
5e
There are
bone
some
devil.
real gross devils. There's some
That's
devils that
true.
are basically made of farts.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a lot better than like what a lot of Lovecraftian monsters would do to you.
Oh yeah.
Like mine.
Oh
Yeah.
no. You become the devil of incels.
Ah, no.
Luckily, it's not like the original 5e bone devil, because I mean that'd be a pretty bad form to end up in.
Yeah, that'd be bad. No, in
Oh,
my
yeah.
in my setting, bone devils are still
did-
bone monsters, but they hide inside a shape-shifting skin sack.
I did ask if he became a bone devil, and she didn't tell me.
Nope. No.
I mean, that's what we're
confirmation.
assuming he became.
Yeah, my best guess.
It's just because
she's
it's got
like,
the
"What-"
word bone in it, you weirdo.
Yes.
Because his bones were gone. That's
Yeah,
I'm not
why.
his
calling,
bone-
that an assumption is like, it's not an informed one for sure. It's just a wild guess.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling it an assumption and not like anything else.
I just said it was my best guess.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
I didn't say
He
it was
became a
educated.
skeletal warrior.
Skeleton warrior. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. That fucking song.
Siri and Anna as well. They will look over your blade, Ralu.
Oh,
Yeah, and show
well,
us
I
what you
didn't
got.
bring that out.
I thought you
Well,
just said you
fine.
brought it out.
No, I was gonna give them the ring.
Oh. Oh yeah, no. Okay, never mind then. That's fine. Yeah, they'll look
It-
over the ring themselves.
Isn't that what they asked for?
Well, no, they wanted to see your curse. They said, "Have you got any cool curses on you? Show me what you got."
Hmm. Oh, Cass is the only one I told everything. Well, Cass and Maeve told everything about. I'll just give them a glance.
Cass will give you a thumbs up.
Maeve will shrug.
Step forward and does the shard answer my call?
Yeah, it's sleepy because you appear to be like at the center of a once consecrated place underneath bright sunlight. Like you can almost feel its reluctance to be withdrawn out in a non-violent situation in this kind of location.
Alright.
But at the same time, it's not like it's trying to hide itself. It's not like it's being coherent at this point. It's not fully fed, it's not starving for death. You've used it in combat recently. It's just sort of hanging out being a sword for once. Just a hard to reach sword.
I would have fed it that spirit, but it disappeared.
It wasn't a spirit anyway, it was an arcane image.
Oh, okay.
Lame.
Poisonous arcane image.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting for you to be like, "Oh yeah, well, take this. Turn undead," and then she just stares at you like, "Fucking
Heh.
what?" That never even came up. Said you made her come.
I
Alright.
feel like that's a much better outcome for everybody involved. Do you see
Eh.
the size of her?
She's big.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to copy that spell eventually.
I'll summon the blade, and where it used to be pitch black, there's spidery yellow with 2 different runes glowing on it.
Do you know what the runes mean?
In general, yes. One gives me the strength of the Byaki, and one allows me to turn aside an attack against whoever wielded it.
Huh. It sounds a lot like northern runes more than anything. The kind of stuff that you'd inscribe into arms and armor naturally. Do these runes happen to... Are they naturally occurring on the blade, or do you put them in? Do you impress their existence?
Uh, the blade taught me those runes.
Did you have other options though? Like, basically, I'm saying, like, is that sword making its own decisions, or is it providing you information with which to act? That's the kind of the difference between like curses and true sentience. In some cases, the curse will just keep on giving you shit and not
I
really going for your input, that kind of thing.
I am quite certain that I cannot explain how confusing conversations are in my dream state.
Understandable. Do you feel like you have your own decision making when it comes to this blade? Like, if you are presented with, say, the blade holds up a hand and says A or B, do you choose which A or B is?
Uh, yes, more or less.
Okay, then it's not controlling you per se, unless the blade is telling you to tell us yes, but that's... I don't see it actively magicking at us, so I don't think that's the case.
It is quite tired.
What makes it tired?
Fairly certain we're stood on holy ground.
I mean, it's sort of holy... Okay, it was holy ground, and it still sort of is, but it's sort of like someone hasn't charged it up in a long time or initiated it.
It's also like the middle of the day and it's not actively being bathed in blood, so
Okay, so it's an edgy edge then.
perhaps.
Hmm. Curious. And then Siri will look over the blade as well. When did you learn the runes that are on this thing then? When did it teach you them? Did you have to earn them?
How long ago was it?
Or when did you become a rune knight?
How long ago did we level up? I don't remember. Is that 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks?
A few weeks ago, yeah. In game, it would have been 2 and a bit, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
About 2, 3 weeks ago. The more experience I gain, the more people I kill.
I mean, that's sort of like adventuring in a nutshell. Of course, the stronger you get, the more capable you are. Like any wizard could technically read from a spell book with incredibly powerful circles on it, but they couldn't use any of them. It's hard to say whether the blade is rewarding you with powers or unlocking them based on how much more capable you're getting there.
That was my assumption, yes. The only other half of my condition is something I'll only show my lovers, but I did take a tracing of it.
They tilt their heads curiously to decide what, like a dick tattoo?
Just above, yes.
Oh, cute.
I have no idea why, whatever. I don't remember how I got this.
Most people don't remember how they get their tattoos, to be fair.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing. You see a lot of that in Tramp Stamps and Lost Light.
Especially above the dick. Yeah, most people go, well, I went out to a party and today I have a tattoo above my dick. Siri almost ended up with one, but she sobered up before getting it.
This one glows and throws with power. Either way, here's a tracing.
Yeah, they'll take a look at it.
Have you noticed any of this type of script around here or anywhere close? I do not remember where I got it. I only remember where I woke up.
Alright, they're both going to try individual checks. One of them is going to do religions, the other one, Arcane. Both of them come up with the exact same result, of course. They both ponder and pause. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. It looks a lot like Abyssal script and Magic script. It looks like Draconic almost, but demony. It's not the same. And also, I'm
gonna give one of them
It's written in
inspiration.
deep speech.
Sure. Which one? Siri did religion. Anno did mage.
Let's do religion. Seems more interesting.
Okay. 21.
Atta girl.
Play.
Siri snaps her paws, which honestly probably doesn't make a snap noise so much as it makes a.
Ralu understands.
Yep. You got to do bean taps as opposed to finger snaps. Yeah.
I have the advantage of going snicked too.
Fair. I've got it. I recognize that. That script is it's related to some sorcerer's patron. I don't know that I have any books on this, but I know I've read about sorcerer's patrons before. Ones that give people revelations and try to drive them towards making a defined decision. Oh gosh, which one?
Isn't that like most warlock patrons?
Yes, indeed it is, but not all of them write in, rune script.
Right.
It's very knowledge oriented. It almost sounds Marifan.
It is written in deep speech, if that helps.
Yeah, indeed. And yeah, I will Marifa, dark aspect of beast lore. They're known for inner peace and outer chaos. The more monstrous they are, the more devoted you must be. Thought of as the foil to Asmund, Marifa is a keeper of secrets instead of a spreader and investor of knowledge. Got oh so many secrets here, and Marifa wants them to stay buried.
Why do you think I've been shutting up?
What a good token art there for Marifa, though.
Yeah, Moira just all of the game art is just excuses for me to put cute girls in tokens. Like I don't know what to tell you.
No
Yeah,
wonder
I'll tell ya.
Well, if it was her that put the magic tattoo on, no wonder she put it there. Look at that art.
Yep.
I'll be honest, I was expecting like some sort of crawling chaos.
You, yeah, I was the original put together for her was more directly oriented with the Outer Lords, but for the most part, getting involved with mortals, all of the gods have basically been chucking playing cards onto the table. You happen to be one of Marifa's choices, actually.
Interesting. Ralu was not expecting that. She was very much expecting
To be like,
the Outer
Stars
Lord.
no Fitra, the excess! How dare! Just, but they all start bleeding from the eyes. No, actually, they are. They're telling you it's Marifa.
Well, better them than one of the worst ones, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, could have been one of those spookalords that exist, but no, I'm pretty sure that's Marifa. It's deep speech, and honestly, she uses that more than anything.
Yeah, you could have ended up with the one that wants you to cut out your tongue, cut off your ears, and gouge out your eyes.
If you had known where I had gotten this, that would make sense, yes.
She pauses and goes, "Are you sure that the sword and the tattoo are from the same person?"
No.
There you go. The tattoo's definitely Morephin. The sword just has magical runes on them. They are eldritch and kind of don't mean anything on their own, which makes sense if they are something related to the outer chaos. I don't know. Maybe Marifa finds that lots of fun, and unfortunately, if it is her, then probably gonna be real hard for us to figure that out, huh?
Yeah, that is kind of her
It
purview.
just looks that they are talking about fucking Marifa, and it just reaches
I don't.
in.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever told us. Ralu doesn't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I just find it hilarious. Just looks at them and just reaches in, gets out a little symbol, checks over, checks Ralu, and just pushes it on the table.
And what's
Siri
this?
and Anna both lean over and crane. Then X. No friggin' way. I was about to say, why didn't you, tell your friend? But I guess she hasn't exactly shown you what her junk looks like.
Actually.
Oh, do you have a Marifan symbol?
Yeah, it's the symbol of the fang.
Oh.
Or is it just a Marifan thing that you didn't tell her?
Just points at Sal. It's just a
All
giant
right.
bear that uses fucking slamming claws and bites like that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense looking at you, of course. I mean, to be fair, most weird folk that we know are pretty spread as far as tastes.
Well,
I'll be damned.
I don't suppose you would have any revelations for me. I'm assuming the answer is no, given the purview of your patron.
She can make a
patron.
religion test, though, and depending on the result, I could give Hedrah some information to either share or not.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what I can roll up.
Learn the secret.
Ooh, fun.
Learn the secret.
Okay.
Nice.
I can guide us myself.
You can't guidance yourself for knowledge that you already have from your god. Unfortunately, she is not going to give you more information based on you using the spell that she gives you.
Also, I feel like if you tried that as like a cleric or whatever, I feel like a god would go, no, that's a
Yeah,
minus
exactly.
now.
Yeah, quite literally, Marifa would lean down and be like, you know better than to try and guidance your own checks for knowledge in regards to your own church.
That
If
plus
it
4 you
were,
it's a
yeah.
minus 4 now.
If you
I'd
were
be
an
like,
Asmin worshipper asking about Marifa, Asmin would be like, yeah, fuck that bitch. But no, this is,
yeah, I'd be like, and it just looks
Yeah.
over. Nah, that ain't happening. This is what you get.
yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see here. There you go. That would be your, based on what you know of Marifa, her tenets, and historical actions, as limited as that knowledge is, that's what you think is going on. A few moments to read that. Sip from our drink, rest my throat.
Okay.
And Siri and Anna are both all ears waiting to see if you'll spill any deeds.
It just like that, and just puts a bigger paw on, just like, it just pats you on the shoulder and says like, trust in what she's doing.
Ugh.
Ah, cryptic. I should have known.
I expected this, and yet
Reasons,
I
what
still
can you
learned
do?
something else from it.
But you're confirming that that thing is a good thing, or just like a good for Marifa thing, or what? Come on, a little bit of anything.
It just gives her a thumbs up.
I don't know what I expected, but I guess you know what a thumbs up wasn't what I expected. But fair enough.
Yeah,
Siri
you
will
know how
also
hard it
nod.
is to do a proper thumbs up in wear form?
I don't know. You've got like jacked muscles, right? Surely it's just like lifting, but for the thumb.
I assumed you still have a
It just,
thumb.
yeah,
Hench
it just,
thumb.
yeah, it just slowly. It's actually really hard for a bear to get that. They have thumbs. They
They
have,
do.
yeah,
But
fully,
they're always
but
they
not.
usually it's like trying to give a thumbs up with boxing gloves on there.
Yeah, it's like you just can hear the muscles strain and just give a thumbs up.
I would be more upset with you, but uh, we have been intimately familiar with each other, so I suppose I shall let it pass.
I can't imagine how many of you have been intimately familiar with each other. Sorry, air quotes. And no
Ever,
snickers. Are you kidding? Look at them; they're all hot.
Guilty as
all,
charged.
all of us for one night, except for the elf, and every night with us three.
Sweet. Well, it hasn't been every night. There have been at least
Well,
a couple
yeah,
where Mavis been like,
it's
"I want my
easier.
squish
Yeah,
mitten all to
I know,
myself." Yeah,
I know, but it's easier to
yeah,
explain
yeah,
that.
yeah. Fair. And Siri nods, like, I can understand that.
Well,
I
thank
had
you for
beeping
the
for a second, but I think it's just my Rune with a microwave.
well, thank you for the information. In any event, that is much more than I knew, and I suppose I am somewhat mollified by the fact that I am not probably going to. I was not marked for a later meal by a whispering chaos from the deep that killed all my friends.
They give a thumbs up, says themselves as well. That sounds complicated.
Mm.
I take it from Lady Loam's reaction there. Are the gods involved a lot in your adventuring, curse
Oh, yeah.
breaking, monster hunting thing?
Apparently.
Oh,
There's no apparently about
exciting.
it. It just
We
is.
have
Well, we are both firm believers in justice.
Well, not. I mean,
They wait for a cackle at her pun, but instead just realizes there's just confused silence. Like, is it a real mistake or? She huffs. And Siri pats her on the head. Yeah, I believe that heralds the moment where you guys can begin some downtime.
Yes.
As aforementioned by this Papa duo, Salah, Annie, and Bodil are organizing excavations at Excavation Site 2 as dictated by Salah's investigations with Anai's and Grapham's notes, or I suppose Anai's compilation of Grapham's notes, which it's a lot like when you've got a book report and they give you, and Anai just hands over the Cliff Notes card.
Yeah.
Like, thank goodness I can actually do all of this. And let's see here. I guess we'll do it week by week. There are a couple of options. I'd mentioned this previously. Type it in chat, but it breaks down to there are things that are around you in neighboring tiles if you would like to try and explore them directly, but it is something that you have to go out of your way to find, and the terrain is difficult. There are people here, such as Siri, Anno, and Annie, who could teach you history do skill training, in history, religion, arcana, or investigation. There are artifacts and previously excavated dig sites that you can look into. As mentioned by Siri and Anno, a lot of these artifacts do have miscellaneous pieces of information about people or places around in this area, much like, just drawings on pottery, paintings, inscriptions, etc. In a lot of cases, what it's missing is context to reference back through. But if you try to find information that would function for gather rumors in regards to ancient shit in the general area.
Okay. Do you want to just work down the list for week by week?
Yeah, that's fine. What does Khassid and Maev like to do in the first week?
I think we are gonna do some skill training.
Sure. Which skills?
Cass will do history, and Mai will do religion.
Okay, then. History will be taught by archaeologist Annie. I mean, she's happy to have a distraction, frankly. Right now that you are between excavations, she's sort of got nothing to do except, sit and be mopey. She's perfectly happy to take money and teach you old shit. She has plenty of books and reading materials to assist you.
Nice.
It's generally not a problem. Religion training would come from Seri, resident Cleric.
Excellent.
And also Anno to a degree, but she's a paladin, and her actual education skill is Arcana, just so that they both have different talents. They made sure that they would be good at working together instead of just, only being each other's assist bot.
Cass is happy to see the three of them spending some time together.
For sure. And that would be the first week. Anai.
Let's see here. So my original plan was to do a couple days of skill training in the gather rumors, but I don't actually see gather rumors on here for how long it takes.
That would be gather information.
Sorry, yes.
So effectively carousing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it'd be within skills.
It would be an intelligence carouse. Yes, you're like, tell me your secrets, ancient artifacts. You're pouring over. I'm sure you've seen the table of Like it's got a little tarp over it, and it's just covered in random bits of stone and pottery and jewelry, and there's little ticker tapes next to them with little descriptions, notes, and numbers on them.
Yeah. So I will spend like 4 days learning religion, and then 3 days on like the gather rumors.
Sure thing. Would you like to give me an int test for the gathering of rumors?
Sure.
You can
I
use
suppose
history, yes,
Yeah.
or arcana.
Or Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do Arcana then, I suppose.
Yeah, history would be useful for the relics. Arcana would be useful for the artifacts, if that makes sense. Like history good for reading pottery, and arcana. You'd try and pull your attention over a number of magical equipment, trying to figure out if there's anything discernible.
You can have my inspiration
up,
if you want.
Sure.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
A lot better.
All right, okay, it's 20. Let's see here. I'm going to tell you one viable location, and then you can ask me 2 questions about the surrounding area.
Okay.
Let's load it here. Which sings to you more, south or east?
1 second, the page reloaded for some reason.
It reloaded because I dragged you guys over to the world map.
No, like my page refreshed for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Roll20 did that to me earlier. I think it's just a server thing.
Where are we at? Where's this up?
Top right.
Top right. Okay. You said north or south?
South or east?
Oh, south or east.
Which one speaks to you?
South, really, because that's more the direction we're going.
Sure. Let's see here then. All right. I will pull this out. Token layer.
Oh my.
Make its description
Thanks.
visible. Nameplate C. Save.
Bashtet's tomb.
Oh, sorry, no, this is Bashtet's Demise, not Bashtet's tomb. I've left the old name on it.
Ah. Well, that would make more sense for Demise with the guillotine than it would be a tomb.
Yeah. Ask me 2 questions about the surrounding area. You can also ask me about Bashtet's Demise.
Who the fuck a Bashtet?
Do you actually know who the fuck a Bashtet is?
Do you pull up the downtime training thing?
I do know
I
who
can't find
Bashtet
it.
is.
It's in
Have
the core
we come
rulebook
across them before?
on
okay.
page 85.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Bashtet was one of the
one of the paladins who betrayed her. Okay.
Yeah, one of the paladins
Oh.
who betrayed Iris, Queen beneath the sand.
Ooh, we should go there.
Interesting.
That's we can make that a
Yeah.
1-week trip actually for next week.
Yeah, you actually can do that. 3 days and 3 days there and 4 days back.
Okay. So let's see here.
Ancient vampire.
So what prompted me into this thing? Like, what was I researching that gave me the look like that there?
Yeah, some of what you were looking over as far as magical artifacts or evidence of magical artifacts is actually a couple of pieces that had been marked as erroneous, aka they had been dug up around the nearby area by excavation teams, but they don't match the time zone or the era or the style specifically of this location. There is a guess that this comes from an old battle site. In particular, you find a bunch of broken silver arrowheads that had been found in a body, and they're fairly sure that that body had traveled here from an old wasteland far to the south before finally collapsing and dying. There's a little cross-reference to a place where some old paladin supposedly got exploded or exploded someone. It's unclear. But it's also marked for, if things get any tighter for money, checking out this place might not be a bad idea.
Okay. Let's see here. What's a good second question? I feel like asking like what they expect to find would be too obvious. Like they expect to find like a tomb or something like that, or like an old
Well,
battlefield.
you're not asking a question to like some magical entity who wants to be secret. You can ask a question like that, and I will try to be helpful, as opposed to try and fuck you over like I do when I'm asking
Look,
magical questions.
almost every time you
Yeah,
say
I
like
know.
ask me a question,
I
it's like,
regularly.
all right,
Yeah,
how can I fuck them over?
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to go out of my way to ruin your day with gathered information. You're not asking some spirit who desperately doesn't want to tell you.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, sure. What did they expect to find there, other than simply like a battlefield or battleground?
2 weeks ago, they detected a mysterious and ominous green glow in the area. It looked like two large figures, perhaps, but it doesn't make sense. The figures sound very, very large compared to the surrounding broken stone architecture. There's potentially something magical out there that occasionally creates optical illusions.
Interesting. All right.
As
And
far
like
as they
the
go, like vaguely humanoid, large glowing something or other.
sure. And I suppose to finish off the week, we'll see whether like one of the two pupper twins wants to like ride Muff or not.
Yeah, I suspect they'd be down to clown.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Heck, they probably both would.
Hell yeah.
Yep. I've got a secret curse down there that they can needs investigating.
What is this curse? Let's remind the class.
Mm. I don't know what it does yet.
Oh, that's true. I actually have to double check which one that one is. This was the ring, yes?
Uh, uh, yeah, this is the piercing down there.
What's it called? I've lost it.
Dancer's piercing.
That was the one. You're fine. Nothing seems to happen as far as a curse is concerned when you ride Muff. There is probably something related to triggering.
Yeah.
You haven't seen anything that could do it yet.
Yep. Don't know what the curse does. Don't know how it activates, but it's down there. It's something.
Yeah. It's like, well, there's nothing ominous happening with your pussy, but we should definitely look again, just in case.
Exactly.
We've got to be sure.
They got to be thorough.
Thorough, yes.
Thoroughbred.
They've also got to be through.
Yeah, that will do it for me.
Alrighty. Ralu, you have a week. What to do?
Why? I'm just going to do 7 days of arcane training. That way, Cass can look at both of his girls with Anno and Siri,
Nice.
and also I'd really like expertise in Arcana.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, I can imagine why.
Yeah. Anna will pull out all of her little paladin books, and she'll pull out a number of old. I guess it's sort of like a bunch of old textbooks with her old homework in it. You know, when you do practice exams and stuff. So it's got all of the questions and their informed answers. Yeah, she gives you all of her review materials. It's honestly a good way to like brush up on or improve on your arcane knowledge.
How much of it has doodles?
Honestly, not much. She keeps like surprisingly grand, studious notes. Yeah, despite being by all outward appearances a brilliant bumbling bimbo, appears to be a pretty committed, like, educator or student.
Okay.
So yeah, she pulls out a pretty thick wad of her old journals, all full with like neat notes and going over previous practice examination questions and good explanations. They're very useful.
Sounds good.
Masika, what would you like to do with the week? Pets.
Yes. What am I doing? think I was gonna help Loam hunt or something.
You want to go help Loam out?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Loam, what are you up to? Is it still a plan to range out?
Yeah.
Wasn't your plan to like try and get Loam to teach you like cooking or something?
No, my plan was to help Loam whether she wants me to or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Loam, if you Loam, if
Because
you
I'm a
don't
dirty
teach
knoll
me,
lover.
Loam, if you don't teach me, I will just die of thirst in the desert trying to follow you.
Yeah, her plan. Loam's plan was to range out and explore the tiles around surrounding tiles and hunt for game out
Sure.
there in the desert.
Yeah. If anything, you won't
And
need
shellfish, I guess.
to check out like this tile here. I'm just gonna move your token to,
Sure.
because that's where excavation site 2 is.
Okay.
But all of these surrounding ones, yeah, you can go into. You have a whole week, so you can do. Well, you could do almost every tile in the surrounding area. Considering you came from like this one here, you probably don't want to bother with the one you've already driven through.
Yeah.
So
What
yeah,
are
1, 2,
the
3,
others?
4, 5, 6, 7. Give me a D7 first of all.
D7?
Mm-hmm. That's how many tiles will have anything interesting in them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All right, so 3 of these tiles are valid. So over the course of the week, you're going to find 3 things that are quite useful or just helpful in the deserts or interesting in some way or another. And now, please, what kind of skill do you use when it comes to ranging out? My assumption is survival, but you're welcome to recommend other skills if you think you have an idea.
It needs to be survival or nature. Either
Okay.
one is very applicable to this.
Sure. Masika, are you trained in nature or survival?
Absolutely, I got survival.
All right, then. So, presumably, then, if you've got Masika's help, survival would be the one to roll, and you have advantage. We're going to have 3 rolls of survival. Okay. 16, and then a double crit fail. That's actually kind of fun.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. On the first day of the week, you've got some advice. They tell you where there's a very low bluff of sand where they're pretty sure at one point they saw vultures, which is, I mean, not massively a surprise. They can travel huge distances in a day looking for snacks. So you head down in that direction with a 23. You find this low sand dune, hunting for whatever it was that vultures might show an interest in. And you find it eventually. It's surprisingly unpicked at when you get there, however. It looks like half of a warforged, like the bottom half of a warforged.
Some legs.
You find some legs just chilling in the sand.
Hmm.
They appear to be made of like burnished brass and bronze.
Are they stuck straight up and down out of the sand?
They're not sticking straight up out the sand. No, they look like they have been like mangled or smashed or whacked off of the person who used to have these lovely legs. Like someone just took a side swipe with a car and just shot their legs off with it.
Interesting. There's a legless warforged somewhere. I suppose I'll bring these back with me. I'm sure someone will find it interesting.
I was really hoping we were about to find Robot Hildebrand.
Brandy Hild.
Yep. Have you ever seen the sprinters' fake legs or the leaping pogo sticks, the pogo
Yeah.
stilts with the leaf springs on them? They appear to be made in that kind of orientation, so it's made for running on. They would be quite quick legs. Yeah. In the second one with a 16, you find a lovely little section of cactus. you could probably harvest a number of them.
Oh, nice. Cacti, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
You,
no.
you find that
Drink
one out
cactus
there.
juice.
Drink. It's the quenchiest. Yeah, up in here you find a nice little selection of cactus. If you wait until it starts getting very dark in the evening, you can even try and do some owl hunting, waiting for cactus owls to show themselves. So you could bring back a bunch of game bird in the evening. It's a little bit of a ways out, however, but if you spent a concerted day out there, then you could come back with a decent harvest of cactus and owl.
Okay.
Do people
good.
eat owls?
No.
Yeah.
That-
I mean, they
They-
don't normally, but you can.
yeah, they taste actually really bad.
I can't say I've ever had owl, so I wouldn't know. But then again, an owl whose diet is basically just like mice who grew up in cactus fields probably isn't that bad as far as meat's concerned.
Well, the thing is, what I know from desert owls is they're tiny.
These would be
Yeah.
your fantasy desert owls, though. So they got
Okay,
some heft.
Your dire
just
desert owls, if you will.
Yeah,
Ah,
the dire
dire
desert
desert.
owls. Yeah, that's honestly it's a closer impression to it as opposed to them being like owl nuggets when you come back with food. They're probably like
Owl Big Macs.
probably like guinea fowl sized, if you know vaguely what that kind of bird size is. Like a reasonable amount of meat on them, not very fatty, but still a flavoursome meat.
I'm not sure I know what guinea fowl is.
It's very posh
Better.
and British, so I'm not massively surprised. Is
Yeah.
African one, I believe. Bloop.
Listen, I'm not Rem. I know how to use Google.
You know
I'm
how to use
reading it right
Google.
now.
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah,
it's
we
a
usually call
a decent amount of meat, but it's not very fatty meat, which is a surprise. They look like plump little bastards, but it's mostly like wing extension.
Oh, it's like pheasant, but
Ooh,
dark. It's
fucking
pheasant, but
stupid
darker and less gamey. I've had a lot of pheasant. I used to shoot pheasant.
Nice.
Interesting. That content is no longer
yeah, we
available.
usually call these
Fucking Discord doesn't let you link into Roll20 anymore. It won't host images itself.
yeah, we call them usually pearl chickens.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're chicken sized and they got
They're pearl chicken. I mean, yeah, I can see where the name comes from. But yes, yeah, you can come back after on probably the fourth day with a bunch of cactus, probably just like cactus, like leaf and frond, so it can be used for cooking as opposed to actually trying to get cactus juice.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to get fucked up.
No.
And yeah, it's not a bad harvest. And then you go out on the sixth day. And how best to put it? Both of you kind of get stung by scorpions quite a bit
Ah, fuck.
on the sixth day.
Oh, dear.
And these scorpions, if you would both please kindly give me a constitution save. Well, cactus juice is a funny story. It's okay. Masika, you only slightly trip balls.
Okay.
Good.
Loam, you trip balls.
Do like the druids use this particular type of scorpion to go on like magic
Vision
This
quest.
is this is definitely the kind of scorpion. Like the moment you get stung, Loam, you have enough awareness to be like, oh, in 5 minutes I'm about to be in a bad way. You have enough time to tell Masika this is about to suck really bad.
You're gonna
Pack
have to
your
carry me
bags,
back to
kid.
camp.
You're
Yeah.
going on a trip.
You're going on a journey, but I don't want to
gonna
travel
need
much
you to-
further. Not that kind of journey.
I'm gonna need you to carry me back to camp in about 5 minutes.
Oh dear.
Yep. Masika, for you, honestly, you handled this pretty well. I mean, you are a very constitute individual, so it's not that surprising. but you managed to work a wicked buzz. The sand feels kind of like you're walking on pudding, if anything. Like you keep thinking like, oh, this floor is liquid, it's not solid. Like that keeps catching you off guard. Like maybe every 20 steps you have to remind yourself, no, that's sand, you idiot, that's sand. Like you spend a lot of the journey back just inside your own head trying to remember what physics are. Like, yeah, if I
If I were
jump, I'm
tripping
pretty
any
sure
harder,
I
I would
don't.
have made a. I would have
Yeah,
made
you'd
a
have tried to go swimming.
rage.
Oh, no, it wouldn't even be a rage. You'd be you'd start trying to swim in it. You'd just be like, all right, it's time to go swimming. As it
Made
is,
rage. Why can't I swim in you?
yeah, no, yeah. In this case, it's more like you keep thinking things like, oh, if I jump in the air, when I land, I'm gonna splash right into this and go right through this whatever it is. Oh, sand. That's right. Yeah, no, I won't fall through it if I jump. That's fine. Like it's just that for 3 hours of walking.
If she
You're
didn't pass her
fainting.
constitution save, we'd find her in the desert. Look, guys, I'm a boule.
We need to
I
go
would
send
just-
like a search party for these
Yeah, you
two.
would need to send a search party if neither of them passed, because they would go on a vision quest.
I would say that she's facing in between, pyrovision and reality like that.
Yeah, it's very swimmy and unnatural and strange.
Hey, at least it's not like ayahuasca where you puke your guts out for like an hour first.
Ayahuasca. I still do want to try hardcore hallucinogenics. It seems like a real fun time.
I
For
don't think you do. No.
No, for you absolutely
What, with my
not.
chronic
You do-
anxiety, you think I won't enjoy it?
Yeah.
No,
See, this is why I wanted to
mean,
make a
it's-
check for Masika if I
No.
fail.
Eh.
No.
The
It's
anxiety.
not the fact that your anxiety and shit like that. It's the fact that the type of hallucinogenic it is, I've tried it,
Yeah.
and the type of fucking trauma you got will result in you going just ape shit for days.
I don't have much. Okay, I've nearly been killed once, but I don't have much trauma.
I don't have much trauma. Okay, I've nearly been
That
killed once.
you
I don't have much
acknowledge.
trauma.
Yeah, there was a casual murder attempt, but you know.
Yeah, but like I said, that you acknowledge, but what your subconscious is, and all that shit that's stored in there, that's gonna
maybe
come
I do. I don't
straight to the surface.
know.
Like there is
Maybe I'm
no
clever.
filter on your brain.
I guess not.
Yeah,
Whatever then.
I don't think they'd be
Instead,
very
I'd
good
like
for
to
you.
try just a bunch of jazz cabbage and find out if that actually helps me sleep.
And
Jazz cabbage.
Ayahuasca doesn't last for days. It only lasts for a few hours. You're thinking of like hardcore like LSD trips.
LSD and
Yeah.
I'd like to try shrooms. That seemed like fun.
Shrooms don't last that long.
Yeah, that's why. I think by the time I'd finally just start completely freaking out is when it's time to calm down anyway. So anyway, Loam, you are having a very different adventure compared to Masika. For one, it's really weird that you've been flying this entire time. It's kind of strange. You also didn't expect your spirit animal to be a fox.
What the hell?
She keeps telling you weird jokes and then laughing for no reason. You haven't yet understood a single one of these jokes. In the 3 hours when Masika is able to return Loam from the desert to the camp, Siri and Anna will come over and do some laying on hands and pull you right back to reality. Both of you have like really bad cotton mouth for the most part and some itchy feet where you got stung. But otherwise, not too bad. It's a good thing Masika passed.
I was hoping to get some kind of giant scorpion to bring back, but those little ones. Can I remember where we encountered those? Because thinking on it now, those would if we could harvest some of those, we could make some real
Yeah.
nice poison out of those.
Hey, look, yeah, it's right over there. You have to take a slight turn at the singing castle
Take a
in
right
the
at
sky,
Albuquerque.
and then go past the fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Give
Then
me
left at the
a disadvantaged intelligence save, please.
I'm not sure going after the scorpions again would be a good idea.
Yeah, we really probably shouldn't.
I'm
No,
trained in
you don't remember.
poisoning.
You
I'm
are trained. You are actually trained. Yeah, I mean that's why you guys got back in time. You warned Masika, so the moment it started happening, she didn't fucking freak the shit out. Like I knew exactly how poisoned I was. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you still got poison though.
And that's precisely why I don't think it'd be a good idea.
You know that it is in. Let's see here. What am I going to name this?
Valley of the Scorpion King.
I'm just going to call it party poison.
Woo.
It's somewhere in that tile, but you don't know where in that tile. It could
I
be
can't
anywhere in
remember
24
where.
square miles.
Those scorpions would make some really nice poison for arrowheads if I could.
Yeah. You could probably milk like a basket of scorpions enough to like lace up 4 arrowheads. It's not very efficient because, you know, it's usually just used to trip a little bit of balls, but you guys like basically stepped into a scorpion nest and got stung a shitload. But yeah, it's a sure adventure.
Oh man, the fucking 5e spells would have been fucking amazing, you know, enlarge insect, and then you just pick the scorpion, make it larger, and then milk it.
I guess that would work. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Karin, how did you spend the week?
Well, given my finances, can't exactly start training.
I mean, you could ask one of your rich friends.
For what? Like,
For
and when?
for money to pay for lessons. Just go like, hey, Khassid, you got money for lessons? I'm sure he'd be down. Look at that cackler. He's a good boy.
No, but
He still remembers the blowies you gave him. He likes it. It's fine. Also, if you don't
I
have, if you
I
don't
have,
have any money, that Ralu has extra money if you need it.
yeah, I do have, but it's not that. It's just I did not understand a single word you said before you started the second sentence.
Okay. So do you have money for your training?
I do have money for my training,
She
but
doesn't want
it's
to
just
spend the money for training.
it's not that I always, but it's just eh.
I mean, it sounds like you just don't want to spend.
Oh, yeah.
You can't.
Do they have supplies here after she's done? I want to see if I can get more anti-venom.
Probably not. Like they were low on supplies before this began because they were running out of money.
Okay.
No, you'd have to actually like travel to a town somewhere to get supplies, and that's very far away. Hence why it's so expensive for them to keep this place running.
Well, I could do some. See about. It's not Karus. It's gather information like it was do around
Yeah,
here.
you can pour over some artifacts and make a history check, history or arcana.
Yeah, I'm good with. I'm decent with history,
Sure.
and afterwards I can do a preparation.
Yeah, the preparation downtime action is really neat.
Get some dice. Hang on to them. Panic. Wow, crap. Okay. All right. You learn about. Ooh. I guess it'll be the eastern one. pull this out. It is unfortunately quite a bit further away, but it is an interesting one. And that is the moving castle.
House?
It is what appears to be a mirage of a castle that appears and disappears from time to time. And it is believed to be in this area. You're pretty sure that one of these artifacts is a compass that keeps on moving, and it's pointing directly to where this castle should be.
Yo, I want to go to the moving castle. That sounds dope.
Oh, me. I'm just gonna say, wait. That means if that's a castle, it has towers, and now we know where tower is coming from. Aha! It broke free from the castle, or it's a mini. It's like the offspring of the castle.
Yeah. Here is its range of travel, though. So it could be anywhere in all of these spaces. You have a compass that makes it easier. It draws you as you get closer to it. But if it's moving around in any of these spots, then every time you move here, it's changing position in here. So it becomes a little bit of a game of chase unless you get lucky and it's moved towards you when you get to the edge of this travel border.
Okay.
You probably can't find it in a week.
That would be something to do like after we do the second dig site, possibly.
Totally valid, yeah.
I'm hype.
And since that was a crit, you can ask me a question as well, and I will tell you a heckin' honest truth.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Have those that have people who have encountered the moving castle and been to it returned alive?
Yes, they
And
have
sane.
returned alive and sane. In some cases, the amount of time they appear to be at the moving castle changes from period to period, and they're rather inconsistent on what information they bring back with them. A couple of them assert that they came back with tokens belonging to fairies. Maybe that would explain the inconsistency of the time that they were gone for, but it's more that they decided to stay longer as opposed to they were out of sync with time, if that makes sense. Like they were like, oh, I'm gonna hang around for a month, this is dope. Unfortunately, more information than that's kind of thin on the ground, but it's not heard of for the moving cast to be something that just like fucking eats adventurers.
Okay.
The Mirage Castle's that kind of thing where a lot of tales are of people who have traveled out from the oasis and then gotten lost and then thought, oh, it's a fucking mirage. But no, it's a goddamn castle drifting by. It's been around for like years and years. There are different types of like classical children's stories and wives' tales about the moving castle.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's just an actual castle floating. It has like what looks like a cloud around it at the base of it, so it looks like it's floating off the ground. But that's actually mirage part because underneath there are just
It's chicken
hundreds of
legs.
hundreds of chicken legs right there, and at the back there are just hands that are sweeping, so making sure that it looks like it's a regular sand.
Oh
Just
yeah. It's got
erasing all
brushes.
the
Brushes at the back.
Yeah, erasing all fucking traces. So that's why it looks. It just walks around.
The entire castle is a mimic.
Stop, I can only get so erect.
Let me
Now,
inside you.
what was that? What was that? That mage from Discworld that had Rincewind, chest.
Yeah, Rincewind.
Yeah, he had that chest with many legs like that, but this one is just it grew up.
Just the big box with many legs. They just decided to glue like Lego spires to it. Yeah, there you go. That's what you uncover. And in week 2, what would the party like to
I wanna
travel
go to
to
Bash's
Bash's
demise.
demise?
Sounds awesome.
It sounds like a good idea to get there, get it out of the way, and come back. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have a question. Why is it called Bashtet's Demise?
Because it's supposedly a place where the paladin, some old guy named Bashtet, either died or was blown up or killed someone else. Like the story's inconsistent. That's just the name given to that
You know
area.
what's not inconsistent, though? My desire to go to this place.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. All right then.
We can
Yeah,
get
it'll
there and
be
back within a
3
week.
day. It'll be 3 days to get to Bashtet's demise, and then it will be probably 4 days back, unless you like turn up, check the place out in an hour, and leave in the afternoon. You're like, and I'm done.
I mean, who knows what happens there?
I mean, it could happen. Yeah, it's true. It could happen.
There were a bunch of just dusty bones. Someone's already been here. It's like the pharaohs of the Valley of the Kings. They got looted, 4,000 years ago.
Just bones.
Bones.
Yeah, they
A
got
whole zone of bones.
Like people don't remember how old Egypt is. In Cleopatra's day, they had ancient Egyptian archaeologists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they already had archaeology. It's always really
Yeah.
cool when it
Yeah.
gets that kind of reference to it.
Yeah, she is closer to 9/11 than she is to the building of the last
It's pretty
pyramid.
fucked up.
Indeed, I was also gonna say the fact that they did a fucking archaeology check on one of the tombs of kings, and they got to the conclusion that it was robbed about maybe within like a few months or a month after it was sealed.
Yeah, so literally like 6,000. You're 6,000 years late to the party.
Yep. Anyway, the journey down. You have your destination, and it was located with a pretty good arcana, wasn't it? It was a 20, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a very clear idea of where you're going. Just need a little travel check to get there in a timely fashion in a straight line.
18.
Nice.
Ooh. 10 on
Well,
the
Yeah, we
Do you want
yeah we
my
all
inspiration?
quartermaster.
She's
I can
already
dig
got
for the
advantage.
inspiration.
You already do these. So it's navigation is done by Loam with solo advantage. Provisioning is done by Masika and Karin, and scouting is done by Ralu and Cass.
Yeah, but using inspiration now
You're using
rerolls.
inspiration.
for-
everyone
yeah,
should have
reroll, yeah.
inspo because we spent a week
right.
just fucking
Yeah.
around.
I'll do that.
True.
Also
That's
true.
right, because you have the musician feat.
I mean, it's better, but oofa.
Oofa.
Nope.
And scouting
better, I
It's
guess, yeah.
is, stealth, presumably.
He's so sneaky.
Right. So we've got where Loam
Oh, sorry. Which one is it
nav-
again?
navigation. Wait, why is Khassid also rolling? Ralu does
I want to
the
conceal our tracks so we don't get followed by, say, these assholes.
I know,
part of
but
scouting.
Ralu's already
No,
done that
she-
roll.
Okay.
It's an 18. You get
I wanted to do something else, not just help with scouting. Okay. Well,
well,
fine.
Nina. 24 from Loam 2. There's a reason that she does solo advantage navigation rolls, and it's because she's literally built for it. She's just built different, homie.
It's like it's her job. It was her job.
It's really,
It's
really
like it's her
weird. that
career.
Her career is navigator, and she's been doing it for years, for longer than you've been alive. Yes, no. Between you and Ralu, you are able to perform eager scouting and have no problems locating any potential pockets of danger as you go. You, of course, slow down from your 2 tiles a day to a tile a day while traveling through the thicker sands. But that's, within expectations and not a tremendously big deal. You're still able to get to Bashtet's demise in a couple days. 3 days, well, yes. You aren't actually you started over here in Sala's dig site, smack in the middle of all of those lanes.
Yeah.
for you to avoid the deep sand would be like going like up like that. You don't save any more time. Yeah, just go down that way.
Just take the couple days through the
Yeah,
deep
just
sand.
take the dip through the thicker sand. And yeah, if you'd been doing this in the smaller ship, you'd have been bogged down very often. As it stands, you're not particularly troubled. It just is a bit slower because essentially your ride doesn't want to go fast through very thick sand in case she damages something.
Yeah,
She just
exactly.
has the capability to go through at a normal pace.
Yeah,
we have
I'd
the
rather
advantage-
my big pleasure drop not damaged by any means possible if we can.
We
Yeah,
have
exactly.
the advantage of being able to turn any ship we want sentient, so
Luck will inform you, no, the ship doesn't turn sentient.
it
They
was
are my pants, she huffs.
I wasn't I didn't say that out loud. How dare you?
Oh, fair enough then. She takes it back, but yeah. She thinks of these as just
She knows
pants
you're
that the
the-
Dryad is wearing.
Yeah, we know it was a joke. I don't
She
care.
love her pants. Yeah, you successfully drive your pants down towards Bashtet's demise. There's only one thing that's not quite so fortunate, and it is when ants, nasty ants, get into a
No.
bunch of your
My
provisions.
provisions.
No.
Desert
And
ants.
someone spilled a jar of honey, and that's how you get ants.
God damn it.
Wait, no, my spice. Oh no, hang on. Ants don't care about spices.
No,
No.
they won't eat your spices. They just eat provisions.
We just that sourdough we all got there is probably not the greatest.
No, I love sourdough bread.
Sourdough is delicious. Yeah, you're gonna probably have to get another
Yeah,
sourdough
we ran out
starter.
of sourdough anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you already used that up. Okay then. So you lose an extra 3
No.
supplies on the journey.
Oof.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Hey, you got
could
all
have been
these
worse.
crunchy ants to eat. Tinker thinks this is great.
Hmm.
The little secretary birds just fucking munching ants for like the next 3 days.
Yeah, the fucking bear is like, hey, it's protein. There's nothing wrong with that. Munch, munch, munch.
It's not
Yeah.
sustaining for you. It's better off
You're
going
too
to the little
big.
bird who will actually be fed by the ants instead of you just
Yes.
grabbing them for like, I don't know, 50 more calories. Woo!
Ooh, 50
Well,
calories,
if they're
if
in
that.
her food, she doesn't really.
Oh yeah, you
she's
don't
not
mind it in your food,
bothered.
but unfortunately they do things like eat that food and ruin it, and yeah. You can be not bothered all you want; they still spoil 3 supplies worth of goodies, unfortunately. But Tinker thinks it's great because ants are delicious. Yum, yum.
Well,
And
good
then
for them, I suppose.
eventually, you arrive at a particularly blasted area. There is still sand, but it's got this scoured, murky, almost ashen look to it. Like the entire texture of the sand around here, like almost immediately Luck notices when she says that the sand here gets really coarse. Like, I mean, sand is always, coarse, but like it's almost sharp around here.
Like obsidians
Coarser
mixed
than
in or
metals.
something?
Well, no, that's odd because no, that's odd because most sand in a place like this is going to be really powdery and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
'cause it's so old.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's kind of crunchy. It's a lot like it's got
Ooh,
glass in
Maybe
it.
there was a big magic explosion.
Or
Could be.
Maybe.
something pulverized the rock, turned it into
I'm
sand.
super interested to find out.
Perhaps. Yeah, the color
Yeah.
is this much deeper, like slaty, sad gray, honestly. You can try and give me nature checks and figure that out.
Yeah, sure. I guess I just want to like cross everybody.
Anyone who is trained in nature, give it a go.
Oh, trained in
want
it.
to.
Can't do it then.
Loam. All right. Pretty immediately, you like hop down from the boat and take a looky-loo as Luck points out that the sand is getting not only coarser, but it is getting visibly darker. You can bury your hands down like maybe a couple of feet and you find that the sand is a more neutral sand color and it gets a little bit softer further down, but it's still like dense, compact, and when you bring your hand back up, you realize you've got loads and loads of little scratches. Like, oh, the floor is really quite sharp. And what's more, it's got like the musty smell of death to it. Like it is an unnatural course that you don't think belongs to any kind of like a blasted rock facet. Maybe if someone had like got a bunch of compost and then set it all on fire and then turned it into glass, that would be the smell or sensation of touch you're getting. Like it's unnatural and weird and wrong.
This is not well. I suppose this is a sign we're in the right place. Don't go running around without any without
Oh no, my
sandals
paws.
on.
Looks down at my paw wraps.
The
Yeah, you're gonna
sand
want to wrap some
here-
lint around your paws.
The sand here is definitely filled with tiny glass shards.
Well, I am an armor. I will wrap Cass's paws.
No, I got boots. It's fine.
Let's see here.
Does
Also,
anyone?
let's see.
They don't really make them for people of my stature.
These aren't really desert walking shoes, but hey, shoe is a shoe.
They're not. They don't
Cass
make 'em.
looks at his like 3-inch stilettos.
She says, only wearing high heels.
I don't think any
Just need
amount
more
of training is
training
going to
in
keep these from sinking into the sand.
Yeah.
Can I fashion together with our supplies? Can I fashion together some foot wraps for some Cass?
I think Ralu already can. As I said before, she's an armorer. She's probably just got some old leather bindings and stuff she can put together for him.
Cass has small enough paws that Cass is wearing high-heeled shoes right now.
Yeah.
I am the one that's gonna have to struggle.
Oh, okay then. Yes.
Because
Give me a Smith test then, I guess.
Sure.
See if they will obstruct you in any kind of way. No, they should be fine. They aren't going to give you any kind of like difficulty moving across this sharp terrain. Similarly, Cash, you actually don't have a huge trouble walking around in the heels. Like they this upper crusty sharp layer of sand is pretty dense and compact. Like you stand on it and you're not a very heavy person. You don't actually sink.
You're like Legolas.
This is the least terrible sand I've ever been in.
See?
Like there's only it's more like walking on thin like playground gravel, but if that gravel was made of glass, like you aren't sinking into it.
Yeah, just don't fall in it.
Yeah, don't trip. None of you really want to get prone in this. It would probably cut you up.
Don't let somebody cast.
Don't get it in your eyes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should probably also wear goggles for God's sake.
Yeah.
I have goggles.
I will
Yeah.
put on goggles.
Go goggles.
On the other hand, you could probably use this sand to make some kind of real kind of
Oh, you made
meat-
brutal pocket sand.
I was
brutal
about to
pocket
say.
sand,
I was
Pocket
about.
sand, yeah.
I was gonna let you finish that, but I was like, man, we can totally pull a Dale Gribble here.
yeah. It'd be real
Everyone's got
nasty.
pocket sand.
It would be
Oh.
rough.
Fucking what pockets?
Oh, that's true. That's what your big
Boing.
old hitters are for. Just put.
I'm not putting shards of glass in between them.
Yeah, it's fine.
No.
You fill a burst bag with some
Oh,
of
goodness.
with this sand. You can make some kind of like throwing weapon out of it.
Okay. As it is getting
Masika's
later in
got a good arm.
Yeah, as it's getting later in the day and Luck is finding that the ground is getting harder and harder until she's like, I don't want to keep going. It's kind of like trying to drive on rock now and we're going to damage something.
Yeah, don't.
I
We
can if you
walk
really
on-
want to, but it's probably better to get off at the edge of that bluff and climb up.
Yeah, we can walk on foot.
It's not exactly an armored skiff, and
Yeah.
it's
We
a
don't want to
nice
scratch
boat.
the paint.
Yeah, it's a really good one. It would scratch like yeah, exactly. Like she could go on this stone for a while, but it would look a lot like when someone takes a speedboat onto the shore a bit too close. Like she does not want to scratch her bow up.
Yeah, I don't want you scratching up like the family yacht.
Yeah, it would need maintaining afterwards. Which, it's a waste.
Well,
But yeah, Tiff will hang around here and take care of the place.
Ralu will just direct the vessel to be, parked under the shade of the dunes, so there are any ne'er-do-wells about. They're not going to see like our mess peeking out.
Yeah. Well, if anything, there's going to be a bird Tiff sat on the crow's nest or on the hawk's nest.
Yeah, and we do
to
have
keep an eye out
people.
for danger. And
Yep.
yeah, and you know who will join you? Fucking Brienne as well. Desperately needs to stretch her legs after sitting around like a fucking soak.
Okay.
Let's see. Who would like to try and pick their way towards the center of this stony,
What kind of
gravelly,
test would that
sharp
be?
site?
Pick as in with a pick, or
Doesn't
walk?
travel, just walk.
Probably
Find a safer
Loam
route.
then?
That sounds like a Loam thing.
Yeah, that sounds like probably like
Loam and
a
Masika.
survival or something to find like a
Yeah.
safe-ish path.
All right, rock me a survival level. All right, a 20. Yeah, you have no problem. There are points here where the ground is even harder packed. There are other surface layers on top of the glass. You actually do see now what seems to be glass. And the smell of death is so pervasive that you can almost taste it. There are spires of rock jutting up now from the sand. It's bad enough that you're probably all pulling bandanas up to faces as well, just because breathing this stuff would also be tremendously bad for you.
Yeah.
Are there vultures in the air, or are they even not in the air?
No, there are not.
Mm.
It is late in the evening when you do detect a faint green glow coming from, seems to the north of you as you've come around the stony bluff of Jagged Spires. The sun hasn't gone down yet. It's taking its sweet time. It's still bright enough to see, but now there is a haze light to the air in the direction of these green glowing lights.
Can I make an Arcana check as to the... Oh, they're on the map. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, as you make your way up, you can see a lot of what appear to be deceased skeletal forms, and the source of this great green glowing happens to be from two large bony constructs of immense size featuring multiple heads and plated in brass and iron, rusted, pitted, and pocked. They appear to have large clubs made of bone themselves in each hand.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Whoa, Giga Skellington.
Well, I suppose that answers that question.
A leather wrapped and sort of cloth garbed skeleton at the back appears to be cracking a whip, and a number of old skeletons bound in slave garb and leather hoods are, they're digging. That's what they do, they dig.
Yeah, there's digging around what looks to be the Ark of the Covenant there.
What
It's-
is my purpose?
There is some kind of stone box with wooden poles. It's got Ark of the Covenant vibes for sure. What day? They have not seemed to notice you yet.
Well,
we
what
can't
do y'all
expect
think?
it. We could attempt a group stealth, but I know for a
Yeah,
fact
even
that
I put my
several of
armor
us
on
are
for the
quite
day.
loud.
Me
Yeah,
hide
why
this
would you
body?
ever?
Crazy.
We could take the opportunity to just take some
Exactly.
shots from a distance.
We could. I'm fairly certain I could probably take out 3 of those little slave skeletons.
Should we aim at the big thing at the back, or at the wrap figure
the wrapped one.
leading the small ones?
I think the wrapped one's the leader.
My longest spell is 10 meters.
Yes, a number of us are going to have to close the distance anyway.
How far is magic missiles?
Well, might as well make
20.
them come to
Yeah, that's
us.
what I thought.
Quite far.
Let's see here.
I suppose.
Doot, doot, and do perfect.
Yeah, Brain only does reach melee attacks.
We can the people with really long attacks get into range, and then I am going to hold my action to Arcane Blast, the first thing that gets in range.
Sure. Brain is going to try at least a stealth behind this spire since it's quite far back.
When we do our things, I shall do a magic missile against these
I
three
actually
little
only
skelly
have
bobs
ranged
here.
attacks as well, so
I assume where we're stood is as close as we can get without being spotted, without making a check, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Position yourselves as you will, and then when you're ready.
I'm in a good position.
yeah, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm okay where I'm at.
Yeah, I got.
I can-
I can get. I can
Basically,
do
I mean,
a.
I
bit of
think
guiding
Mai will
bolt
just
from here.
ready an action for as soon as we kick off to cast Bless. Might as well. So, Cass, Ralu, and Loam.
For these.
Blue dot for Bless still.
Shove.
Shot. Got my booklet of GM shit. Roll you. Roll you. Roll you. God, the initiative button. Oh my god, I rolled 2 crits. Whoo-wee!
I have you.
Oh yeah,
They
you
have
don't see it.
incredible
When the,
points,
the initiative shortcut button, although amazing GM
Oh, boy.
rolls.
Ah,
Yeah, those are pretty good on the skeletal colossuses.
They both critted.
Yep.
It's fine, I just got my
Yeah,
crits out of the
yeah,
way on
do this.
initiative.
Yeah, sure.
that's totally how that works.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess like this first would be going through our surprise round actions.
Yep. The shovelers continue shoveling. The Colossus do not appear to have noticed you. Masika, do you have any ranged attacks? Do you do anything? Or are you waiting?
I think I'm gonna wait.
All right.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, she
Maeve.
casts Bless.
Sweet. Brienne tries to hide, not very successful. Ralu,
Ready to action, Arcane Blast, first thing comes into range.
sure. Skeletal Slave Master doesn't know that he's about to get fucking ganked. Loam,
I suppose I will load an exploding crossbow bolt and ready in action to shoot it at.
What's the range on your bow?
Sag.
20.
You could hit the son of
I'm
a
ready
bitch
to
from
rage.
yeah,
here.
you can actually hit basically everything here.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, that's their boss guy.
Okay. I guess I'll aim at that guy then.
Okie doke.
Gonna shoot them then, or
Yeah.
Am I gonna?
yeah,
No.
I think you probably are. I think
Alright.
between you and I, like, I'll let all of you. This is a surprise round, so
Then-
for all of you get to go at the same time.
Okay, then I'm not. Then I will not ready in action. I will just use my unerring aim to shoot him.
Sweet.
I don't think I'm gonna. I guess a hunter's quarry.
Does
range
Hunter's
for Hunter's
Quarry have a
Quarry?
Oh,
range
wait,
that's
that's a
shorter
good
than your?
question. Doesn't have a range.
I think it's like
Let's
20 or
see,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
20.
Oh, it is 20. Okay, cool. Then
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
good.
absolutely can.
Okay, taking the shot then.
Alrighty. That is most certainly a hit. He'll take 17 damage. Ow.
All right. Well,
Khassid?
I actually can get in range of somebody, so I'm gonna blast that dude.
Sure.
Bone I miss. That's okay.
No.
Oh,
Even with advantage, that ain't doing it. And Anai?
It shall be the magic missile. Let's get rid of this guy, and this guy.
Sure.
Do you need me to roll, or do they have one
Nope.
hit point?
These guys are one-hit wonders.
I figured, but made sure to ask. I love it when I can take out 3 people at once with this.
Yeah. Karin.
Okay, let's see if I can guiding bolt. With a 14 hit the master, the slave tutor.
14. Let me double check. You're going for the slave master as well?
Yes,
14 is a hit.
so it takes 14 radiant damage, and
You mean 19 damage.
19 damage, and it's illuminated.
Sweet. Let's put a little. Oh no! Oh, wait, here you go. It's the whole person symbol, but we never use that spell. Look, he's glowing. That works. All right, and then top of the tunnel, there's some interesting things are going to happen right now.
The dead come from the ground beneath.
No. There are some mechanics that all go off kind of simultaneously.
Oh boy.
Just filling out a thing that I wrote wrong. Okay, cool. Necrotic Pylon. The Skeletal Colossus functions as a necromantic focus. Instead of legendary actions that refresh with every turn, they have a maximum pool dictated by their level.
Okay.
However, you are not, level 3 fighting multiple solos, at least not without some features. These necrotic pylons have seen extensive drain. They begin combat taking 31 damage and are weakened for 3 rounds.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
Wow, that rolled really high.
It was pretty good. And then he begins his turn. Let's see here. So you are 17, but I don't have a good reach on you. I'm going to move up 5. Actually, no. Yeah, 5. And then I'm going to
Who's you?
throw a boulder at you, I think.
Oh. I feel like I have some
Khassid.
cover from this giant fucking rock. Okay.
You do. Yeah, you have.
Nice.
You definitely have cover for it. But I'm
That's
still going to try.
probably still going to hit me, too.
Oh.
And he is...
Yeah, probably.
At
what's your AC with cover?
best, it's 21, so it's definitely a fail. And he's out of range to Twist of Fate,
Alright.
so I just get bonked. Immediately bloodied.
Cronk. All right. And then there is more crunching as another
Uh-oh.
of these glowing colossi step up. This one takes 26 damage.
A question: weakened means half
Oh,
damage.
okay.
Yes.
Yes. So he takes 7. Gonna go up 5 and.
I was
Do
going
you have a good
straight through a
throw?
rock.
No. Are you actually? Oh wait, no. It's gonna go through a rock, but Brienne fucked her stealth roll, and I could. I might double move actually. Let's do double move.
All right, he gets
Yes.
arcane blasted.
Yep.
I cast blast.
Alakablam.
Dexterity save for 8 force.
Okay. This guy's numbers are incorrect for his actual physical statistics. I'm just gonna have to flat roll it. Crap. Dab. Give me a moment. I need to fix his numbers. He's just got flat 10s in all of them, which is not what that should be set to.
Mm-hmm. They have
And
a
they're
lot
like
of
depressed
HP.
holos.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Grab the brute numbies. Give him the corpse template. I love how easy this is. It's so fucking easy. 6, 8, 6. 4, 10, 10, and an extra for con because you are non-sentient. And then you get a +1 to all of your saves. Cool. Yeah, there you go, he's built. Their statistics now exist. No problem at all. All right, shovels. 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 Double moving. Shovel guys, begin their charge.
John Shovelman. Eep. Eep.
Oh, there's still a lot more shovelmen, aren't there?
Yep. That is their turn, though. Masika.
Oh, I gotta protect the boy.
Da boy.
Let's see here. Rage.
Oh,
I
no.
take it you want to grow upwards towards
Clearly
him?
what you do is you just move here,
Yeah.
then rage.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Sure.
Hunt
If I
that
can
dude.
make that work. Yeah. And then it. The one that's still.
Okay, you fucking blast him.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to
Removable bonus
use
in there?
this Colossus's very limited legendary action pool. And blast the two of you with a necrotic ray.
Oh, I thought it was summon more
Ow.
skeletons.
Well, luckily it's only 5 damage.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yep,
Reduced to
it's
0 by
it's, it's
attack.
5 damage to the two of you. If you're
Aged
reduced to
by
0 by the
1
necrotic
year.
ray, you agent yeah.
Oh.
There
That's
we go. Now I put my
probably not good for
temporary
us at
HP
all.
in there.
And knife.
Alright, we're gonna move on up here. Actually, to here. No, we'll stay here and use the spear. Simply whap. Kill that guy, and then
Shot.
keep moving to get up to here and out of AB1.
Clever. Okay. Brienne is going to step up and shank a bitch. Yep. It has been far too long. Vilification. Ralu.
Okay, good. She did kill that one.
The spear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Oh, I wild shaped, by the way.
Yep.
Wild
Oh, that's a
shaped.
good idea.
Let me get my
Might
vitality
should do
thing.
that too.
Wild shift. Temporary hit performance special. So let me very quickly. And just a minor action. That means I still have my attack. Shitty damage, but
Shitty damage, but a hit nonetheless.
That's like the 5th one you rolled on that weapon.
Yeah,
damage,
Deadly Strike is
1d6.
just consistently a 1.
it was a 1 and a 1. What can listen, man? There's a reason why my last 2 characters I played people that just forced other people to roll saves.
Yeah. All right, Slave Master. Arise! The skeletal slave master raises 4 non-destroyed skeleton slave corpses. This power refreshes and is used as an immediate reaction when he is bloodied. Bad news for you, you got 1
No.
off of bloodying him.
Shit.
Wait, no, he was bloodied. It just happens. And then his turn begins, and I don't have that power, but, you know, I get 4 skeletons up.
Yeah.
And
For
he
now,
has
you'll have 4
certainly got
skeletons.
targets for a rise, so let's go with that one, this one, and that one.
Rat.
Oh wait, was that one killed by Radiant
No.
at all? No, I don't think anyone was killed by Radiant.
Not
None of them
unless
were destroyed.
sympathy
Don't
keeps
believe
undead
so.
down.
No, they are not very sympathetic. So on the actual start of his turn, he does not use Rise. Instead, let's crack the whip as a minor action and blow up the skeletal corpse next to Brienne.
Oh.
Oh, she is hit.
Oh.
Okay, takes 9 piercing. And then he's going to move up to probably into some cover. And order a skeleton slave to attack Masika. 8 slashing.
Yeah, it'll hit.
All right, you get shoveled in the shin.
Ow! Is this what it's like to be on
No.
the other end of Shearsha?
Yep.
My target's disappeared. Where the hell did he go?
He's run behind a rock like a real asshole because he knows that he's your target.
Gotta move that way.
Let's see. What's
think
my
you're
speed
7 as
again?
an
My
elf.
speed is 7. So
Don't
let's
get
see.
too
Is
close
it in
to the
later levels?
giant.
Yeah. Is it later levels though that you just ignore feet creatures being in cover?
3. Oh wait, that's right. Hang on. Oh wait, no, hang on. I didn't
Can't you just
arcane mark
you
him.
arcane marked him? Like you can just fucking shoot him anyway. He doesn't know that that's the case, but you can just shoot him.
I can just shoot him. I will just fire off into a random direction.
Yeah, you just pick a diagonal, knowing that it's actually it is going to be like a spear. It goes up and then, all right, that is a fucking incredible hit.
Nice. Look at that. Look at that.
Jesus,
That was a good hit. I put everything into that, including an arcane.
you nearly
dodge.
outright killed him. He is blown 2 squares back by that explosion. He is on single fucking digits.
Nice.
You nearly fuck him up straight away. All right, end of your turn. I'm going to use one of them limited legendary actions. I'm going to fucking try and hit Ralu.
Okay.
Crit.
I'm gonna use my reaction to.
All
Oh
right.
goddamn it! He's out of range.
You take 18.
No.
He's 1 square out of range, baby.
Hang on.
Yeah, he's too far for me to do anything.
And so the fist is going to come towards me, and it's going to turn to miss and hit this guy.
The violent smash is him hitting you with a club. He's next to you.
Well, then his club vanishes and hits this guy. That's how Rune of Eldritch Mist works.
Oh, fuck. Can you print it?
Yes.
That's.
That's CB5, not 10.
Hey, I still kill
So
that
you
guy.
could hit a minion.
I'll hit him.
Yep.
No, his club is going to disappear and whack him in the back of the head. Oh, excluding the
you can.
attacker. No. This guy.
Yeah, so you'd have to.
Yeah, so this guy is your only target, but you
Yeah,
can
other-
hit him with a huge smash. Crumped.
I don't want to be bonked. The healer's
Good
all
use
the way
of a
over there.
spell.
Indeed. Khassid.
All right, I'm gonna disengage
Yeah.
to move over here.
Huge.
It's a minor action, just rogue, And then Zappy McZap that dude. Yeah.
Damn you! But he has so many toys.
Bone chill.
It's his fault for being an elite and not a solo. Oh yeah, you fucking chill as bones. No, I mean he's got necrotic
Hell
resist, but
yeah.
not that much necrotic resist. Let's see here.
I mean,
16
I mean,
minus
yeah,
5.
it's only
Yeah,
the
he
8.
still goes down.
It'd only be the 8.
Oh, it'll be only the 8.
He lives.
God damn
By
it.
the grace of magic.
Hold on
Pixel.
one second.
Not for long, he doesn't.
I know I
Don't
should have
worry.
thrown a fucking dagger.
I can take.
No, I got this. I got
Yeah, you're
this.
just gonna include him in your missiles.
Yeah,
aren't
it
you?
does,
No,
but I
but
don't have
yeah,
anything
yeah,
giving me
cancel
sneak
spells.
attack, is the
Don't
thing.
it?
Yeah,
There's no source
he's
of
not
sneak-
hidden.
He's
There's no ally
illuminated,
next
but
to
he was
him.
hit previously.
Oh,
So
it's-
is Illuminate gone now, or does it stay on him?
No, it's only
Nobody.
hold on. Print the spell
Yeah, he
card
just got blasted by
for
by
Guiding
Loam.
Bolt. I don't think it lasts for more than one attack, but it might. Uh,
I think it's just-
On the next attack roll.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he got shot by Loam. So yeah, there's no source of advantage. He is just blamable, but not super blamable.
yeah, so I'm just gonna move.
Don't worry, I got it.
See if you can get back here.
I was gonna say that I can take.
I mean,
out
yeah,
a
but
bad chunk of
also
them.
Anai's just gonna murder him right now.
Yeah.
Need to
I mean, it's a boss kill.
Yeah, I was
How often am I going to
thinking-
get it as a wizard? Let's be honest. Come on now.
All
right.
You are going to use your last of the pool, I think, to. God. No, never mind. I'm going to hang on to his. Anai, go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be able to see him. Ooh, is one missile enough? One missile's probably
yeah, just
enough.
Sure.
But I should lob 2 in there just to be sure.
It
All right,
got
so
magic pixel.
2 on him and 1 on this guy,
Okay.
just to be safe.
All right. They are both slain.
All right.
It was on this occasion exactly 1 hit point, but I've said magic pixel plenty of times when they needed more than 1 hit, just because I
Yeah.
like to keep you fuckers on your toes.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's really low, but I don't know the HP for starting
You
with.
don't know for
just
sure.
want to be sure.
Yeah. If anything, this skeleton looks fucking surprised that the side of its head appears to have been caved in by 1 singular crossbow bolt that went off very hard.
Yeah.
And yeah, he fucking crumples when the magic missiles slam into him.
Yep, let's see here. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think I really have much bonus action spell-wise. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, Karin.
Okay, so let's see. That's that range, and 6 would be 5 on there. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. I'm gonna hit all 5 Skelebros.
Yes, with the level 2 turn undead.
Nice. So they just take damage. Is there guaranteed damage in that? I think it's
Okay,
it
Print the
can
spell
still
card.
they can still save, can't they?
Let me check.
All right. Yeah, there's no save or anything. They just take the damage. So pop.
Oh, okay. They all pop then. Let's see how they would have done. Honestly, not as bad as could be expected. Still pretty bad, but yeah. Instead, you kill them all, and they die of radiant, so they are dead. And there's no one to respawn them, so I shall take skeletal
Good
shovelers
job.
off the list.
Yeah.
And Khassid,
I am out of
you
range.
take 8 healing from Flash of Light.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
what's the range on
CB5.
Flash of Light?
An ally within
Well,
range.
yeah,
recovers.
but what's
That's
the
what it
range?
says.
Yes, but what's his range?
If we go to the Cleric and look,
Do you not have it written in the spell?
You might be missing.
oh, it's a CB5, yes.
CB5. Yes, he's not in range.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, just check apart.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I would take all my speed.
Yeah, we just got the 2 Colossus to deal with now.
Just.
Yes, just. We already took out another third of the combat
It's
Yeah,
encounter.
just the
you
boys.
don't
Speaking of
say
which, it's the boys'
just.
turns.
I think just.
Because they're.
It's just the lads. Yeah. All right, homie. Steps up. Oh, that's one square too close. And I'm going to blast Karin and Masika with the Necrotic Ray.
Understandable.
Blam! Oh, terrible roll.
That does not hit.
Yep. And then this one is going to move around to here and then swing at Ralu.
Oh, jeez.
15.
I'm gonna twist of fate that, I
All
think.
right.
He is still
Okay.
weakened for this turn, I think. This is turn 3.
He is. No, this is only turn 2.
Oh, it's only turn 2? So he's got another
Still,
turn
might
after
as
this
well.
where he's weakened. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I will give Myve the inspo.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Alrighty, I gotta roll again.
Well, it's
Yeah, you roll
still. I mean, it's still the first damage.
Thanks for giving me more
as the
damage.
attack roll, but yeah.
Oh, it's the first damage. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So
damn it.
7 damage.
Ah, you popped my temporary HP, you monster.
Actually, no, I'm gonna give Masika because she used her inspiration. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Please,
At the end of that one's turn, the first Colossus is going to use one of his legendary pool. Let's try that Necrotic Ray again, but roll higher. Like that, indeed.
Yeah,
Masika, Karin,
Or
20
8
to hit you
necrotic.
for 16 necrotic.
Yeah, that'll hit.
8 necrotic,
Yeah.
sorry. And Masika is
That's
your go.
okay.
That's weird, don't it? Oh. Weird. All right. All the Skelebobs are gone.
That one's there. And there's another big one.
Meant I was gonna go for the big skeleton.
Charge, big skeleton.
Indeed.
All right, 15.
That
Is
one's
a hit.
not down.
Hell yeah.
No, both of them are quite alive.
Why'd you go after the one that's
Oh.
already being tanked?
Because not paying attention.
The
It's
focus
whatever.
damage, presumably, because it's hitting a
It's
thing.
got a ton of HP, so yeah, focus damage.
That guy far away and have lots of health.
And I couldn't see him from where I was.
All right.
He doesn't have a health bar for me, so.
He does for me. It's probably because you can't
Ah,
see the
my
health
On
bar
our
through
way
the
in,
thing.
my will
No,
It's
I
just
can
throw
like-
see the
spear
top of
fate.
him.
Oh.
It's just a bug.
Yeah, you
Actually,
can't. I think they.
no, she'll just use sympathy. Try and give herself renewing strike.
Okay.
Oh, inspo. Boom.
Oh,
Yay!
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Shit,
And
yeah,
then
that turns
also
into
take
a
one
hit.
of these. Meh. Ah. It is, but he can
Low damage,
make a
unfortunate.
save against being knocked on his butt. Get fucked, Skelling.
Oh,
Well.
god damn it. He takes 7 extra damage. I'm gonna use up one of his fierce resistances to choose that's a pass, but I can't undo the fact that I rolled a 1. He will still take that 7.
Oh, wait, do they take at the start of every
No,
turn
it says begins
the
combat.
drained
No,
damage?
no. Begins combat. Sorry, it's just that I've got both of those features in the same card.
Make a
because
save, nerd.
obviously I don't want to make tons of cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just want to try and
Why
make
would I
me
not?
normal ones at this rate.
Yeah, I mean that's like one of the better options.
Close.
To do, yeah,
All right.
it's not a 1.
Okay, he is marked. His speed is reduced by half. And
Nice.
if he targets someone else, you can hit him. Even if it includes you, you may still fucking wang him. Put that one for his mark. Okay. End of. In fact, no. I think he's close enough to it. I'm gonna save the rest of his legendaries until he's no longer weakened. Brienne is gonna join in the
Gang
fight.
bang, gang bang.
I mean, the push part doesn't work, but more dice, more damage. Lethal blow. Oh, terrible. Terrible. roll.
Unfortunate.
Hmm.
Jax
well.
seems, but if she wants to use that.
I mean, I guess might as well. Indeed, I'm going to make it a full reroll. Yeah. Shit. It's just how the dice be, I guess, for her. Unfortunate. Ralu.
Alright. First, the shard.
That is a hit.
But
Hey, look, you
part
did
of
more than
the
one on the deadly.
What part of the attack is Frozen Edge, which I should have done the first time. Action Surge, Shard again.
So if he moves, he takes another 5. That's
Yeah.
fine. Action Surge. That's a good action surge, that one. That one has got some fucking spice on it.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. Skeletal Slave Master. I'm gonna roll you a d20, my guy. Do you reform? No.
Hooray!
He's dead.
Hooray.
Off the board. Loam. Debbie.
Can't believe Kina
Kinathis,
died.
no!
Did he get up?
You might have.
Also possible.
Before he fell asleep at the computer.
Hands
No, that's
being
me.
nommed on by the dog.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, he did say, be right back, gonna go start dinner. Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna do an attack for him.
Advantage for the whole thing stuff.
Yeah, I know how to. I know how to shoot. I will shoot. Computing. Oh yeah, I'm not going to include using up his exploding arrows. So that is just.
You take off 6 from it.
6. All right, 12 damage.
All right, I move up. I'm
Okay.
going to throw a bone chill at the
Khassid.
super injured one next to all of my friendos. Over there. Bone chill! Oh, that's a
Sure.
terrible roll. I use my inspo.
Terrible.
But, that's still not great.
Sure.
Okay.
That's
So,
a hit. It's still a hit.
yeah,
Let me
no
see what
healing.
today is. That's right. No healing.
Yeah,
He takes a
ain't
whole.
bad.
I mean, okay, you get sneak this time at least.
I'll
He
use my
takes 6
bonus
damage.
action to move over
Blink.
this way.
Sure. Anai.
Yes. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move to here first. And it's time to unleash the lightning on this guy.
Yeah, you have a straight line without hitting all your friends.
I mean, like, I can do, like, any line through him, basically, because so long as it's, like, a point within 10, because Savin actually
Yeah,
made
yeah.
lightning bolt a little bit based. Instead of just being a 100-foot line that doesn't care for anything. Give me a deck save.
Okay, my guy.
Dabbed.
Twice in a row.
All right, well, I mean, is what it is. So take half of 17.
He does the old YMCA calisthenics.
You can always
And
twist
I'm
a
gonna move
fate
back
your
over to here.
save you provoke if you
Sweet.
want. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Let me just, a creature succeeds on a d20 test and inflict disadvantage. Yeah.
Range. You can
no
cast
reason
a
you
spell
can't.
to inflict disadvantage on the test.
If you want to.
Yeah. fuck it. Use up. Yeah, I might as well.
Okay.
It's pretty good, decent damage on it. So
Well, can I have that
reroll that save.
YMCA.
Would I be in range
Oh,
for you
there.
to be? I would have been here.
Okay, from that square, no. In that case,
I think you're just out of range of it.
I would assume give it to Masika. I think she has the hardest single hit.
Yeah, I guess.
I think she has the hardest
They
single
have
hit.
basically the
I've
same
not actually checked
damage.
between
I
her
think
and Ralu,
Masika's
who
like
does
2
just like
points
one
higher
singular
passively.
block better.
Yeah, so we'll give it to you, and then I will move back here. The one time I proc a save, it's obviously the crit.
I mean, look, I'd have just fierce resistance did it.
Yeah.
Karin.
You did.
Okay,
I
so
take a shot. I'm back
You
for
did a
a
shot, yeah.
second.
Yeah, I took a shot for you.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I did not use your exploding arrow though. I forgot to untick it at the time. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
okay, so let's see. Well, let's see about the fucker that Meave is going to deal with. And I don't care, that'll shoot through
My booty.
Cass.
Okay. Presumably the Holy Ghost is going to slide up that booty.
Oh, horse piss.
Bad damage. All right, this one fails as calisthenics. I mean, it becomes 13 radiant. I'm gonna hang on to it though because he does not have much fierce resist.
Yep.
And,
Way ahead of you.
You can
Yeah.
heal yourself, Savin.
Thank you.
Takes 13.
Yeah, that was a
That was
terrible
the
damage roll.
shittiest
My
fucking
god.
thing.
Ain't it just? All right, this guy's gonna come around to here. I know he's got half his speed. He can actually. Oh no, it's fine. That's still in reach.
Yeah.
It's got reach
And,
too, baby.
Gotta move a bit so I can get some more view.
Sure. And then colossal
All right.
sweep on you and Maeve. Another crit fail again.
And-
He hurts himself
Yep.
again for 5. And I also
Poke.
believe that even though Maeve was targeted, sympathy still stabs them with the taunt.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was a bad
loser.
turn for him. He takes 16. Jesus. That guy is just killing himself with these ones. It's a really different story to the guy who just can't stop critting down there in the corner.
You guys got butt at it. I got
Fucking
Beavis.
hell.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, wait, and now he's down to minus. He's got one more turn of weakened. One more turn of weakened. And I guess he's going to do a sweep. And misses Masika and Ralu. Cool.
If he targets someone with another attack, can I bonk him even if I included in that attack?
No, if you're including the
No,
attack,
no.
you can't do it.
The reason Maeve can do that is it's the taunt power on sympathy and regret.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And specifically says even if you are included in this attack, you still get to swing at someone. It literally just encourages the fight more, I guess is the way to put it. Otherwise, it would never trigger. I would never hit some, like, if I can hit a tank, then I'm usually going to hit a tank and someone else if I can.
Yeah.
It's a real taunt. Yeah, that was a bad turn. Masika.
Yeah. There we go. It's at least consistent damage, if not.
I mean, hey, hit's a hit.
Yeah, it's it.
Bonk. It's having a bad time. Maeve.
Well, of course.
This
Mice
fight's
here.
going startlingly well.
All right.
He even took a
Yep, that's
swing at your
not
cuddleman.
permitted. We're gonna whack him again with sympathy. Poke. Sad damage. That's okay.
What?
Yeah, still a hit.
I just remember something.
Yeah, but he got
like,
up.
Didn't he get knocked
Or no.
prone before?
No,
No.
I used his heroic resistance. It doesn't undo the fact that he rolled a 1 at the time and took extra damage, but I was not going to let him go prone as well as be slowed. That would have been a bad move for him. All right, Ren. Used your encounter. I guess just fucking stab him. Prick. Ralu.
I will use True Grit. There we go.
Hell yeah. The dichotomy of dice, eh?
Yep.
Cool. Your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Sweet. Loam. Oh yeah, I moved your mark over onto this nerd. That one. Are you here, or did you get up to continue cooking, Kina?
Oh.
You got up to continue cooking for his fam.
I'm back.
All right. Oh no, you are back.
Oh my god.
It
Okay,
is your turn.
I'm assuming the guy I was marked is dead.
Yep. No, this
No,
guy
no,
here.
no.
You
Oh, that's
the
new mark.
original. The original. That's your new mark is
Okay.
on this Colossus.
Okay, I will not shoot an exploding arrow at that guy.
No.
Oh wait,
Oh,
is
yeah,
it large
you're
enough
right.
to
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
it
it's
directly in the
3x3.
center?
Yes, you can shoot him directly in the center.
It
Yeah.
is. It is large enough. Okay,
Yeah, you can core him.
I will do so, and I will may as well do that. So I will steady myself and then shoot. Good thing I
Good
did.
thing too. God damn.
Yeah, good thing indeed. I don't think you can push him into Ralu.
I
He's
don't
kind
think
of pinned
so.
into his position.
Yeah.
It would be up difficult terrain, which cannot happen. But it is still a big fucking hit. This guy's having a bad day.
I love all the
Mhm.
ways classes have to
Khassid.
make themselves more accurate in this game. It actually feels like you can contribute to fights rather than just missing
Yeah.
50-60% of the time.
Even if the dice are
Yeah.
bad, you can force it out
All
with
right.
enough buttons.
Speaking
Or they
of,
just say
whip
pattern.
it.
So there are
Oh.
few things in this game in D&D that feel worse than
Yep.
just missing for your entire turn and being nothing.
Yeah. It's like if they've passed a test, then something should still
And
happen.
I'm
Otherwise,
gonna
it feels like
do
ass.
one of
I believe the word you're looking
these.
for is demoralizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will be an
Oh,
extra. Ooh, 10 damage. Yeah, I'll say 23.
Not bad. You're catching up on the threesome over there. You're not far off. I
Yeah.
know.
Yep. Move here and let's use
Although
a
I would say
cantrip.
he's doing a third
Exactly.
person's worth of damage to his fucking self.
Give me a save.
Another save, sure. Ah,
All right, take 7.
okay, you got me this time.
Got me this time, gadget.
Karin,
God, that's the lowest I could roll in there too.
Well, I'm gonna shoot that fucker.
okey-dokey. Luckily, Flame Burst is mostly the modifiers that go on it, not the dice itself, the little d4.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh no, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a
Ah,
1 and it's
fuck
still
it,
a 7.
That is a
Inspiration.
miss.
Inspiration.
Oh, inspo, alrighty.
Oh,
No, definitely a miss.
Use of vitality to light myself.
Sure. Okay, weakness is gone.
Oh
Hooray!
boy, now it gets scary.
Hold on to your butts, kids. He swings at both of you. 15?
That's not gonna fucking hit anybody, no.
I don't think 15 is
That's
hitting either of the
funny.
tanks. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yep,
I think he's
sure
gonna get
is.
sympathied again as a
Poke.
free
Oh, she
attack.
misses.
Oh, phew.
It's time.
Alright. And this one, no longer weakened. It's on now. Swinging at Ralu Masika. fuck me, my dice. All right, end of that one's turn. The one next to the giggler here. Let's blast that caster at the back. They haven't been threatened like at all.
No,
Necrotic
I've done like
Ray!
no. Nope.
Wow.
That is a hit.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, don't you have like
Squishy Wizard.
cover? Like partial from...
Do I have cover from
And
his scout?
which one's shooting at her?
I guess so. Yeah, actually. Yeah, that would be a miss.
Then
No, he's got
miss
a
then.
clear shot right there.
The one up here.
This one. Yeah, he does have that line there.
Yeah, he's got a clean line. Yeah. All right. 16 damage.
Ow.
All right. Oops, sorry. Double clicked that. Masika. Pets.
Oh, I had to refresh the page, so I have to open the thing there. All right, let's hit that. Yeah, it hits.
That sure does. All right. End of the turn. This guy's going to use his last legendary now. I
Which
hung
one?
on to it when I was like, he's weakened. Bottom left one.
This guy, okay.
Yeah. Try and smash Ralu. 21 to hit Ralu for 15 damage. This time not weakened.
I will turn it into a weakened. I will parry.
Okay. Maive.
Maive, she's gonna poke with sympathy. Poke.
That's a poke. He receives a poke. End of her turn. This guy's going to use, and I've got to smoke them before they're all gone.
Yeah, understandable.
I could put the Foxo over, but
You could, yeah.
let's give it a go.
You probably will.
I think I missed.
What?
No.
Don't you have shield?
A 12 hit.
Why are you so fucking...
A 12 would hit.
Okay.
However, shield.
All right.
What do you mean? Why am I so fucking low in AC? I'm a
She's a
goddamn
wizard.
wizard.
You could have shielded the last
Yeah.
one too, couldn't you?
I probably could have, but I
Mhm.
wasn't thinking about it, so I just took it anyway. Plus, as my last first level slot.
All right. Let's see if you can ever hit again. Oh my god, Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
poor
Brian.
baby.
Ralu.
Does a
That is a
16
hit.
Okay.
Yep. Loam.
It's the Loam Star.
Mm. I suppose I'll shoot.
You gonna shoot her?
Karen's
Don't
fine.
shoot
Yeah,
me.
Karen's next. I was thinking, like, do I want to use a healing spell? No, I think I'll just shoot. Karen's coming up pretty soon. So I will shoot the big guy.
Like skull fucker, Jesus Christ.
Jeez, you have torn this guy down
I
to
have no
the
more spells.
magic pixel.
No more spells.
A magic missile range, you say?
Last shield spell slot, you say?
I've already used my last shield spell slot, you say?
You're right. The end of
Luckily, the
Loam's turn, I
shield's still
blast
up.
you.
Never mind. Good night. Wait, do you have a second
yeah.
level slot for Twist of
Good
All right,
Twist of
you
Fate?
eat that.
Oh,
Well,
oh, in that
it's
case, I'll
Come
do
here,
it.
It's the
I'll do
one
it.
at the top right over here.
Sorry.
I think that's out
Yeah,
of
I'll
range
use my
for
last
that.
spell slot to make him reroll
okay.
that.
Yeah, you can twist him.
Alas, and that it's still the same damage. It's just
11! That
rerolling the
means you
attack.
fucking... Oh,
No,
no,
it's
it's the
still
damage.
it's
to knock you
23.
down. All right,
Aged by
you eat
1
that.
year.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
fucking nothing.
Yeah, this is a...
Oh,
no.
I
Remember our soul
am-
situation and being on, like, sort of time limit?
Who knows if that's applied to that?
Okay, so as you go down, all your hair grows. Otherwise, you're fine. Yeah, it's not a big deal for you. It's
Okay.
really only dangerous for Brienne, who's like actively breaking down in real time, like bodily. Your soul is not getting a year older. It's not how that works. Your body gets older. It gets sapped by necrotic force, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, you just get longer hair. The year isn't even long enough to milf you up at all.
Anai is still pissed going from 20 to 21.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, it doesn't really
Well-
milf her. It just gives her really long hair, and she's gonna have to do some shaving downstairs. You know, it's just a lot of
Don't-
upkeep.
Now at least you're legal
All right,
enough
well,
to drink.
it's my turn. Wasted spell slot. Very sad. I know this guy has reach, so I'm going to use a minor action to disengage. Come down here. Zap this
Okay.
dude. With sneak attack on and everything. But zap. Good night.
Rude,
And then go right back in.
because dead.
Ah! Ree.
Whee!
Unfortunately, there's not
All
really
right,
anything
Anai,
I can do
death
about
save.
that.
Yep. Okay.
I guess I could have put a potion. Fuck. Oh well. Oh, the healer's right there.
Well, that's a failed death save.
Oofa. Karin.
Does
Yeah,
death save, like,
immediately
do
right off.
anything other than this? I have to go look now.
Yeah, so you have a death
You gonna read the death
knell.
rules.
Luckily, that doesn't really
Yeah.
do anything at this juncture for you. It's not crippling.
Really?
Death
Where
and
are
dying will
they
be
at,
in
the death
combat.
rules? Oh, here it is.
Okay.
You have 0 hit points. Yeah, 0 points.
So, okay,
Uh,
so first and foremost, I'm gonna go and cure her ass. Let's see, what's the distance? Okay. I'm just gonna go full body block in case he tries to shoot the small fucker again. So, first and foremost, cure wounds.
Remember, you don't have to be in touch contact to cure wounds anymore.
No, I know, but I still need to be this close to be able to fully give her cover. Because she's on the ground, and if he shoots again,
That's
he's
not
gonna
how that
have to
works.
shoot the bear.
Yeah, that
No,
he will in fact
he
hit
doesn't
both
because
of
that's
you
an
now.
area burst 1.
He will still hit both of you.
Yes.
Okay, then never mind. Then
I mean, she stands
No,
there.
he
but
won't
it
hit
won't.
both of us. It's area. I mean, yeah, that's still area burst 1. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I thought it had to be centered
5/5.
on somebody. All right. So how much are you getting back? A vitality +5.
Yeah, and then you get an extra 8.
Okay. So let's see here. 7 + 5 is 12, and 8 is 20. Okay. Let me put that +20. Take down a vitality slot. All right. Where are the death knell rules? Where are these things? Dying condition. Acquire death knell. You can accrue 3 death knells before you die.
Nope.
So does the
Nope.
death knell do anything?
However,
like,
it doesn't go away when you
penalizing
stand up.
wise?
Nope.
So if you get put on your
It's a
ass
sticky
again
death
and
save.
get another death knell, then you're
Okay.
one step closer to dying.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just make sure I keep that the failure box ticked in there.
Mm-hmm. We can put a little skeleton on you.
Sure.
There isn't a little skeleton. Oh wait, no. Here we go. There you go. That's your death knell.
I was gonna use like the
Yeah.
ghost thing.
Nah. They're already numbered even. All right. This Colossus tries to smash.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It
I
hits
don't
you
have
both.
a Twist of Fate anymore, so I just soak that. Ow and ow.
Oofa and oofa.
Let's see. I don't think
Yeah,
Cass
both
has
you get
anything he
bopped.
can do about that.
Sympathy again.
So Mive is, however, going to poke him for his trouble.
Yeah.
Poke.
Yeah. Stab him in the asshole. He receives yet
They
another
have.
asshole stabbing. Her rolls have been great. All right, this Colossus, does it get back up?
Mm.
It is an undead, and if it doesn't get all the way back up, it's just gone. Masika.
Right. There's a
Yeah, he's
guy
over here.
somewhere behind the pillar there.
Yeah, go
past
that
the
way.
pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get ranged weapons, if I remember correctly.
I do have range, but I'll just use range.
Yeet.
I have a couple war spears.
Hell yeah. Do
Aren't
war
you
at this guy.
blessed?
That's not a hit, though.
Can I reckless that? Or is that melee?
Ah, yeah, that's
He's not part of the three who got blessed, is he?
Oh,
It's
speaking
you,
of which,
Loam, and
actually,
Ralu.
thank you for reminding me.
Right. Let's
Oh
see.
no!
Yeah, you can
Bless is
reckless,
gone.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, bless gone now. Alright, let's see that attacking him.
Oh boy,
It's definitely a miss.
Aw.
that hurt a lot.
5.
All right.
Oh well.
That one hurt. That was my last of his stored
Well, that's
legendaries, though,
good.
so I can't just like, and bam! I can't
all right, I'm gonna
flatten
remember
anyone,
to
which is
turn
a shame.
Sorcerer's
Can't do the
Surge
age
on,
ray
for
again.
one thing.
No.
Hooray.
Fucking hell. And then, yes, sympathy time.
Oh, yeah.
Poke. Uh-oh. That's a miss.
Nope.
Yep, it's the juice.
It's the blessing, it's gone. The juice.
Rip.
Alright. Brienne double moves. That's her whole turn. Ralu.
Oh man, we're both gonna get dumpstered.
And
It's fine. The cleave can only
Trickster,
hit 2 people.
please.
Deck saves, eh? Ah,
Takes
this
8
is not the
force.
YMCL soldier. 8 force. Owie. Loam.
Loam. Okay, that guy's dead. I'm going to switch my mark to this other guy. It'll just be a regular mark. So, have any more arcane? So at least a regular quarry. I don't have any more arcane shots. I guess I'll shoot an exploding arrow still though.
True.
And I'll stagger
Nice.
myself. Pew.
Pew.
Smite him.
Nice.
Fucking
What-
hell.
Aw,
what a
My
time
bosses.
What a time to not have an arcane shot. I don't have.
I know,
I
right?
burned them
Yeah,
all.
all tapped. They've all been spent.
I only have 3.
Only. It
It's
could have been
only
so much
23
more.
more damage.
Alright, panic squealing
Only.
knoll noises.
Sure. Khassid.
We're gonna stab this guy as a standard action. Whack. Yeah, I'll take it. And
Wow.
then disengage as a minor
13.
action. And go around to the other side of this fucking pillar. Yeah. Ah!
Then hyperventilate. Anai.
Ow, that sucked. Very much so. Brushing
You have to do
bangs
the-
out of her face
Yeah,
now.
blowing him.
That is a weird sensation. Don't like that. Don't want my hair reaching all the way down to my back there like that.
And you don't
Can you
like
ever get
your
there?
bush tickling your thighs.
Oh wait, yeah, wait.
Yeah, you
hold
were
on,
lying
you're right.
down.
I have to step up, so that's only half my movement, isn't it?
Round down.
Okay, so that means I
Always round
have
down.
3, or is it 4? 3. Okay. In which case, let's see here. 3
Convenient.
is still enough. Indeed. Give me a deck save.
Dex, you say. I mean, he's great at those.
Wah.
Take 10.
Where? Alright, he's nearly there. Karin. Can you stop him from flattening a glorious golden pupperoo?
That's a
That's
tall
right.
ask. Not gonna lie. It's true.
Oh, she's
Very
a tall
true.
lady.
Well, first and foremost,
Nice,
Cure
nice, nice. So that would be 10 HP for Maiev. Much needed. Now she's basically back to full.
That's good. And then, how does Brienne look? A bit smacked.
She's fine. She's got 23 health left. She can't get dropped by this guy in one hit.
You say that until he
on a
crits.
crit.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he could. But, you know.
So she gets 8.
I think if he crits, though, she goes down anyway. But yeah, she'll take
Yeah,
it.
pretty much.
Okay. Goloshish does a sweep. All right, 2 hits, 18 damage to each.
I don't
think he sits
she
Maiev
has
down.
any way to prevent that on herself, so good night.
I mean,
Oh,
hey, at least she doesn't
Oh
need that one.
no!
Yep, that's true. She just gets a fresh concussion. Masika.
All right. Let's step in there. Oh. Let's reroll that. There we go.
Kabonk.
Death save.
He's close.
for Papa.
5. Death save.
Uh-oh.
Anel. Brienne, can you do it? Can you get a hit this fight? Yes, you can, and you could steal the kill. Stab.
Hooray.
Right in his bony taint. Crumple. There are enough people going that you can pick her up before she has to take another death knell. And that's the end of the fight, baby.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nothing's
hopefully
worth seeing
what
Maiev
they
get
have
punted
here is
like
worth all
that.
that.
You okay?
Maybe it would be
Not
really,
worth.
really awesome. She rolls over and pulls down into a hug.
She
Nice.
gets a couple of flashes.
That'll bring her up to 16, I believe. Appreciate.
So 16.
She'll spend one of her own surges after that to get herself to full. So we'll poor Cass.
Yeah. I'm going to spend a surge myself, and it'll bring me like 1 point off from full.
That was impressive. We'll just spend fight. Just spend 2. Didn't mean to hit that many times.
Okay, let me go check the chesty thing you about.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's
What?
check for traps.
You detect no traps, although the lock on
I'm
this
gonna
thing is
further
incredibly
detect
complicated.
magic.
There's
Yeah.
no way that thing isn't cursed.
There is
But not
magic
on it or
inside
it's
the
locked.
box.
Alright.
Does not appear to have magic on it or its lock.
Okay.
You can feel evidence that there was once magic on it or
What a
its lock, but
24
it's
for
been
picking the lock.
withered or maybe drained. Fucking hell, you make the DC.
Wow.
Nice.
The DC of 24.
Attaboy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't really supposed to open
It's
this
okay,
that
look,
early.
it
Jesus
could have been
Christ.
like
All right.
Okay.
almost, could have been 29 even. But it's not. Don't need to. Cass is good at his job. What do you want?
Yeah, it
So
sure
what
could have
we
been.
got?
He's real motivated. This has
Yeah.
to be worth it for seeing Maiev get
All right.
flattened.
You find what appears. You find what Yeah, you find what appears to be a silver stake that has been
Ooh.
engraved with runes.
Interesting.
It is piercing what was probably once a heart, but has now withered away to nothing but dust. It's got that sort of rust color to it, but time makes fools of us all.
Ooh.
And there is also a magical warhammer.
Sand pounder. Oh, that's
It
cool.
deals thunder instead of bludgeoning. Interesting.
Honestly, that might be better than my current weapon.
Neat.
You hit him and there's a little kaboom.
See. Just gonna go check.
Lots of fun toys.
Gonna go check a thing.
Sand pounder.
Yep.
It's the least refined version of the sand compactor.
It is a +1
Oh, we're
thunder
playing
hammer.
Warhammer, are we?
Cool.
Martial melee.
So it would seem at this very point in time. And you have no
Alas.
means to identify this silver stake.
I can't try an Arcana?
You could try, but it's give it a go.
We
Oh,
have
so
Probably
it's-
really high
Maybe
DC.
you'll also get an absurd DC.
That's true. I mean,
Well-
I do have a +7. 25?
No. Oh, 25?
I am.
Who else is trained in Arcana who's helping you?
Oh,
Cass.
Oh, shit. All right, then. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I need to actually finish this one's sheet in this case. But I will let you know that this is the silver stake of vampire slaying, as you might
No,
expect.
really?
so
I
shocked.
know, but it does have other effects. I just
Mm,
hadn't written them
okay.
all open because
Well,
I
that'll
didn't
learn
want to
ya.
show the
So
box
shook.
today. Yeah, it'll learn me.
Alright, so
Because
Ralu and
the
Masika, you
allure
both
of
have
the
magic weapons
box.
now, right? Yeah. I think
I have always had magic weapons.
What does Tiff use? She uses a longsword, doesn't she?
At the moment, Tiff is using
I can use this fucking weapon.
a scimitar.
Two of them.
Just, I already
Oh, so you
have
could.
the short swords.
Are you able
Hell yeah.
to?
Does it work for attacks?
Yeah, you already
Yeah,
have a.
I
You
kind of
also
think that's
already
probably
have a
better
short sword
for
with reach.
peace, even if it does less damage and a less desirable damage type.
Yeah, it is better for
It is
you.
also a +1.
Yeah. Tiff also. Yeah,
Yeah.
she does have a completely mundane scimitar.
I'd probably trade out for this one if I wasn't
Yeah,
fate bound
just
to the other one.
I mean,
yeah, you can use
just
both.
stop being fate bound to it if you wanted to.
I mean, yeah, but that was effort
I
that
mean,
I don't want
We
to.
could give it to Loam,
trade
she
out.
of the
It's pretty fine.
extremely powerful melee. Yeah, I mean, okay, Loam is
Yeah, I mean,
finally
have you seen her arrows?
finally proved that she's an archer.
Yeah. She's been decking.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's now actually spec'd to the marksman.
All right, then yeah,
and
we can
fucking
give
decks
this
him.
to Tiff, I suppose.
Yeah, I just think it'd be better to put on like our other tank who doesn't have a magic.
Oh my
weapon
god,
yet.
she just becomes Hawk
Hell
Girl. She's
yeah,
fucking just flying
I'm
in,
into
wings
it.
out, hammer out.
Yeah, I think you mean great.
Oh, that's silly. It's
Yeah,
great.
give her this
It
nth
is.
material thing or whatever, unobtainium or whatever it's called. It's like something stupid like that.
Vibranium.
Is it vibranium? I
Compressed
thought her
maze.
mace was like something else.
Some fucking shit.
It's not made of that. It's made of Antarctic vibranium, and it's anti-magic.
That's right. It was anti-magic. That was its special. Its specialty was killing wizards, and it's the only time she was ever more useful than Superman because Superman hates fighting wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was the only one that could literally kill Solomon Grundy.
Yep. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
For once, I got through a fight without being healed, but without also being cripplingly in pain.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
it
I
was
know, right? Yeah,
metal.
you went
That's
decked,
what it
though.
was. I was right the first time.
But yeah, it'll take some time to the excuse I'm using is it'll take some time to pick the details out of this stake, but you
Yeah.
know generally what you're looking at here is something capable of slaying vampires very effectively, and it comes with enchantments to make that ever more useful.
As one might expect
It
from
has a
the...
fate-bound requirement, though, of being slaked in the
I
blood of a
mean,
vampire.
hold on. I
which
could
is
get that
pretty
done
hard to
real
get
easy.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
But you do happen to know yeah, I was gonna say you do happen to, know a vampire who wants to kill the other
Yeah, I'm
vampires
just gonna
responsible
pocket
for
that
the
fucking
coup.
steak. I'm gonna go see if vampire mommy will let me suck on her blood. I mean, just cut herself.
Just, this weird kink play. Oh no.
Mm,
But all
I'm
told,
unsure about
you
this, but
are
okay.
able to pull yourselves together, hop back on your ship, and travel back to the camp. All within a
Let's
week.
go.
It goes away on our
So does
Yeah.
the death knell go away on a
You lose
long
one on a
rest,
short
or what?
rest, so yeah.
Long rest.
Lose
You
one
lose
on
one
a
on
short
short.
rest. Okay.
Okay, yes.
Cool.
Good
I
to
was gonna say this. Can we
they
like
have
loot these
anything?
fuckers?
Sure.
Yeah.
You find an old ratty whip, 20
Yep.
shovels.
It's
I
in
mean,
decent
maybe the
condition,
diggers, they
sure.
all like those shovels. You
Okay.
find some old, ground up, used up, spent residium dust in the form of necrotic pylons that now no longer did anything. They sort of crumbled down to nothing. There's some raw metal in the form of the plates that were glued to the colosse's body.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Um,
fucking metal.
And yeah, I suppose it's like
I mean, if we
rusty,
throw mending
pocked
on it, we can at
iron
least
and
give
old
it to the
bronze, but
dig crew.
I
Yeah,
guess.
but
Yeah, I mean they'd appreciate the shovels, the shovels more than a random block of heavy metal.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
the
yeah,
fact
if
that
you want.
the bronze only oxidize fucking extremely slowly, even in weather condition.
Yeah, I mean bronze is nice. It's
Yeah, I like
great. It's
bronze.
cool.
Bronze
The
is good.
iron was the rusted part, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
There you go. That's basically all you can really get out of them. A cursory inspection of the area shows that these necromantic pylons were set up to keep the dead operating until they dug this thing up, so that whoever set them to digging could come and collect them later. Essentially, just like leave them running with the batteries on.
Oh,
I see.
I think we need to wipe our fucking tracks as much as we can.
Probably not a bad idea. Whoever can make those colossi, presumably as well at full power, they're quite threatening with real legendary action instead of a pool of 3.
Yeah, let's see what we can do about
weakness and
erasing
damage
our
and
presence
exploding.
here.
Yeah, why don't you
See, that's what I
guys
was
give
doing
me
before we got here,
stealth
and then I got
tests?
yelled at. Fine.
It's true. You can do that now for real.
I will,
There's an
I will
actual
do
like skill
so.
test as opposed to part of travel.
I can try.
Cover up your crime scene.
We'll
Certainly
spend
can
my
try.
I think that's
inspo
really
to
good.
do it again.
15, 12, 10.
Oh, do you want from each person?
There we
I thought
go.
it was like...
Yeah, group test. Just
Okay.
covering this whole scene up so that you can get out of here as quick as possible. All right, it comes to 20. That's a pass. We've got pass, fail.
I'll use an expert's knack. Maybe I can get a 6 on that. No, never mind.
Nope. Still a fail.
Wow.
Don't think my flaw actually applies here, so I think it's just a regular stealth check.
I think so, yeah. You're not hiding yourself. It's just an actual stealth check.
So 16.
Pass. Let's see here. Brienne. All right, yeah, you're
Jesus.
fine. She gets the rest. She even poses it so it looks like they tipped over onto the box that contained the chest and the whole thing exploded.
Good plan. Good plan.
She's just like a knife. You could like burn that and burn that and burn that and burn that. It will look like a big crater.
Easily done. Snap,
Yep.
snap, snap. There you go.
Exactly. There you go. And then she's just going to sleepily clamber up onto the boat and go pass out in her room because she's fucking goes into torpor after actions.
Yep. I'm gonna go find the ship's bathroom, and I'm gonna be in there for a while.
Yep.
Good luck.
You're going to have to do. It's got time for a long shave.
Yep.
And some trimming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brienne
Karin's
tells you
just-
she'll give you a haircut when she wakes up.
Okay.
She does actually know how to do that. She's very good at like all of the. She's like an entertainer essentially, but a jongleur, classic entertainer.
Yep. No need to be alarmed. Just magic decided to try and age a bit.
Tiff follows you after an instant. Jesus, a forest!
Yeah,
I didn't know you had two tails.
yeah. That's what they
Oh
do.
man, they
entire-
really did a number on you. I just always have the fluffy tuft.
Yep. Entire year. At least it wasn't more than that.
Karin just gonna sit on deck and enjoy the cool nights.
Yeah, it'll be a nice cool night. You'll be coasting slowly until you stop for the dead of night. Basically, luck will drive you far enough away out so that you can park not on the glass land. And then yeah, it's 3 days travel after that day to get home. Or home, air quotes. When you arrive, you find that they have gotten the excavation site basically done, and you guys can make any preparations you'd like to on the day. But they are
Hell yeah.
all excited to get started.
Hooray.
Excuse me. I need to check a thing real quickly. The lighting works before I put you on a little wing map. They will explain that
Ooh.
it's revealed like quite an extensive structure.
That's good. That shows signs of promise for a big payday for both us and you.
And this should be what the front entrance looks like.
That looks like a face.
It kind of does.
Kind of does.
Like a little derpy guy going, "Hello."
And there's some like little
Or a
mechanical thing
huge,
here.
like, mace or something.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a part of a...
Flail.
Yeah, it looks like part of an
Rita,
old statue.
bring me my flail.
Yeah, I
My
can see that.
flail. Yeah. No, judging by the fact there's more of it back there, they actually appear to be a statue of some kind of
Ooh,
fucking
cool.
spiky sand dinosaur looking motherfucker.
I love my spiky sand dinosaurs.
Neat.
I'm sure you'll never bump into anything like that in here.
Surely not.
Yeah. That is, I believe, where we're going to stop for the day.
Okay.
You guys introduced to the stony entrance of what might well be a pretty magnificent structure. And honestly, I put a reasonable amount of time into this dungeon. I think it's pretty dope.
Cool. I'm excited to see
Hopefully
it.
it plays out that way. Yeah, it'll be in here next week. It's a shame you will
Yeah,
not
it's
be about. I believe.
70.
No,
I'm
I'll
just
be about
missing
for
also,
Oh,
that.
you'll be
like,
here.
It's the
It's
18th.
18th. Yeah. 70, you'll be missing. Okay.
Yeah, the 18th is just when a first aid class opened up for getting a certificate for
Preset,
taking
yeah.
care.
No biggie. All right. Did you
unless
save an innocent
Bodo
life?
counts. I don't think.
No.
No.
Defeat a solo or an
Eh.
no. Solar extreme, yeah.
Yeah.
Learn something new about the world added to journal.
Wait, we learned where Ralu got her
Hmm.
fucking tattoo from. And Mayor.
It's true.
That is
that
true.
and the,
Make sure to add it to the journal.
Ooh,
and the
that too.
existence of the Mirage Castle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you take on or create a major quest or complete a quest?
We did take on this quest and
Yeah, the
complete it.
little dig site.
The dig site there, yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Uncover a rare magic item or treasure hoard? Yeah.
Yep.
Score a special objective. No, I have set you no special objectives this session. That is
Fair.
4 EXP.
Nice. That means after this
Yay.
dungeon, we'll be able to level up again.
Perhaps.
Unless we somehow manage to get 0 EXP the entire dungeon.
Level 4.
That would be
Level
impressive.
4.
Okay, so it was 3rd January to... Right, it is the 17th
Yay.
of January to Hagen Week. Cool.
Hell yeah. If you're watching on the stream
All right,
YouTube,
hope
thanks
you
for
guys
tuning
enjoyed.
in. We'll see you tomorrow
that
for
was good.
70. Till then, adios and do take care.